of LaGrange, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, the Medicine Cabinet, Kemp's Carpet, and ML Aubrey. Now to the field for Troup Tigers High School football.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tri-School Tiger Football Hour. Thanks to our friends at Fox for handing things off over to us, and we're ready to bring you another great ball game as the Troup High School Tigers are going to be taking on the Shaw Raiders tonight. It's been a few years since we've taken on Shaw. Greg, I got Greg Hicks here with me. Spencer up above, keeping everything rolling. But we haven't faced the Shaw Raiders in quite a bit. The name has lost a little bit of luster over the past few years. You talked about taking on Shaw, and you kind of got a little bit of a cringe. In the 2000s, they were quite a team. I think there was kind of a monkey on our back as the Troup High struggled with Shaw seemingly every year. We kind of broke that, and at least it's been several years that Shaw has been really a contender. They've had some good athletes, but hasn't been the team that they've been in the past. And tonight, they're coming off actually their first win of the season last week. And the Tigers, though, have rolled 3 straight victories over Columbus teams, and they're hoping to make it a 4th tonight.
It would be nice if we could make it 4th in a row as we're vying homecoming tonight, 2020. The stands are already filling up, and as you mentioned obviously earlier before we went on the air that Shaw travels like most of the other Columbus teams. It's sad that we just don't get a lot of participation from the fan base out of this region, and just not a lot of money games for sure. But yeah, it's been since 2013 that we met the Shaw Raiders, and even earlier than that. I don't know that we've beaten Shaw in years. We may have had they say a blind squirrel finds a nut. It took us a while to finally beat Shaw, and it could have been when Charlie left. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Charlie left Muskogee. Charlie Flowers, I'm talking about, left Muskogee County and came to Troup High for about 3 years, and we won a few games under Charlie's leadership, but. That's in the past. This is a whole new era, new time, and new region. It's Shaw looks good in uniform. Somebody told me that, man, they look sharp, and you're right, they do. And they've only won one football game, and just looking at them on the field, you wonder why. Maybe they've got some guys out of the hallway just to wear uniforms. I don't know.
Well, they got their first win last week against Jordan. They're in Columbus. It was a 37-8 win. So they're really pleased to get that one. LaGrange early this season beat them by a score of 47-7. Of course, they lost to Carver 56-12. So they've had a difficult time. Northside, they lost. That was their closest ball game, 24-22 in that contest. So they still got a couple of tough games ahead. This one tonight, they'll have Hardaway later on in the season. So still rough things. But Shaw really has been plagued by injuries all season long. I saw an interview this week with their coach Ala Pellegrino, and he said that the injuries bug has been really tough on them. They're hoping to have their quarterback Watson Davis, a lot better tonight. He likes to throw the ball, so we'll see them trying to bring that on tap here for the Tigers tonight. But the Tigers, I don't think, are afraid of the pass. They've been very opportunistic in their secondary. They like to go after the ball. They like to see what they can do with that, and I think this will be a great night to try some of that.
I agree. As far as the pass goes, most of these kids were in diapers when the last time we played them. You figure if you're a 15-year-old freshman and not quite diapers, but you were 7 years ago.
Training pants.
You were what, 3rd grade, 4th grade? So they really don't even know who these Raiders are. So or what kind of history that they've had when we were all in the same region. So you just tend to not even really take that. That really doesn't even matter. I don't think. Bottom line is, like you said, the Tigers got to strap their helmets on and pay attention. Come out here and run and execute, both offense, defense, and special teams. And we as we'll get to a little bit, we'll allude to in a little bit. With special teams, we've got some quarantine or injury issues on the team. Nothing major, but a couple of key players that we won't be calling their number tonight. That's Isaac Andrews is our punter, and he's will not be doing the punting duties tonight. So it'll be interesting to see. We've got I think it's Cole Partain and Cody Bray that does most of our kicking for us, along with Isaac Andrews. So I'm sure that they've taken care of that tonight. Then you've got Xavier Clark on defense, that one of our outside linebackers, and number 22. We call his name a lot on defense, and he's a senior leader. And
let's make sure we speak to that. We don't have injury reports on anybody. We just know that these are guys that aren't playing tonight. They may have a stinger or something that want to try to give them a week to get off that, taking on a team like Shaw. So we're not sure what anybody's injury status. They're just not participating tonight.
Right.
So. Again, it's going to be a big night for the Tigers. They're hoping to get 4 wins in a row as they work towards that region berth to be able to play in the second half of the season. Still have an opportunity to be the number 1 in the region. We'll talk about that when we run down the region schedule into a bit. But right now, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi friends, TOWD here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with all your home and auto insurance needs.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. This is Jack Mormon. I got Greg Hicks right alongside with me, and we're getting ready to talk more Troup High School Tiger Football. And Greg, I've been real impressed with the way that the Tigers have been able to transition and kind of get the offense hitting on all cylinders. Teo Todd started off the season, 14-year-old freshman, struggled in the offense a little bit. They weren't sure how to run him, what to kind of do with him. Took him a few games. I think we kind of really have it down now. I've been watching over the past 3 games, especially with the wins over Spencer, Columbus, and Kendrick. 42-0, 58-14, 49-0 last week. We're really finding a way to get him in a very unique way he runs. It's kind of an RPO, but he does a tremendous job of not trying to stretch it out to the corner. He cuts back inside and rides his blockers almost like it's if they're setting up a wall for him. They'll seal off the backside linebacker, set up that wall, and he just kind of cuts back in there and seems to pick up between 7 and 15 yards every time he takes the ball.
It's you don't want to ever say, excuse me, automatic, but he is one tough freshman to be a quarterback. But you're right, he's got good vision down the field for a guy that's only like 5'7", maybe 5'8" on a good day, and so he knows where his receivers are going to be. And Coach Glisson and I were talking about this Monday night on the radio show there, the coaches show at Your Pie, that he's beginning to be a passer. He's been a thrower. And when a thrower means he'll knock you down with a football. And a lot of guys are starting to get used to the tempo of the game, the tempo of his passes, the velocity of his passes. He's also learning how to back off on some of them and not try to just drill it to you. Put it where it needs to be. If it needs to be drilled, fine. If not, you've got to have a touch on it. And he's getting that. So he's able to read when he's passing, hand off when he needs to, pull it when he needs to, and run it when he needs to. So you can see game by game, Teo Todd is becoming the quarterback as a freshman that we'd all hoped he would be.
Well, I've been very impressed with his progression, and also it's opened up. Anthony Ferguson's come on as a senior tailback for him, doing a really good job in that backfield. A.J. Tucker able to run the ball, very different runners. We've seen Marcurius Kelly be able to catch some balls. He was actually interviewed in a WLTZ interview I saw in Columbus online earlier this week. So we're seeing him able to spread the ball around a little bit from that passing game. Just over and over, I can't say enough about how well he's doing. And at the same time, he's had a defense that's really done a good job of getting him back on the field. We'll see them go up against the defense, 4 and out, and then he's right back out there getting another shot at things.
We talked Monday night about that defense. And Coach said, hey, the Hardaway game, I made a comment. It's kind of like flipping a coin. Which defense is going to come out on this series? Because it was so up and down. Mm-hmm. And he said that, they acknowledged that the defense needs to be more consistent. And we really needed to be more consistent in the Hardaway game. But you know what? That's water under the bridge. We just need to learn from it. But the defense, special teams, offensive unit, they've all gotten more consistent over the last couple of 3 weeks. And it's just good to see they're starting to execute better. The penalties are down. The kickoffs are where
Turnovers.
they need to be. Turnovers are down. A lot of positive things are happening that weren't happening at the Harris County game to begin the year off. And so it's exciting. I know you fans, as you listen to us on the radio and maybe you even attend games and you watch the progression, you watch the offensive unit starting to gel, the offensive lineman protecting Todd. He's not running out of the pocket because he's running for his life. He's running out of the pocket because of a designed play.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting to see that. And they're opening up holes for, like you said, for Anthony Ferguson. And, hey, A.J. Tucker.
Yep.
A.J. comes across from the defensive side. And I know I had to face Jeff Talley in high school, but I wouldn't want to face A.J. Tucker. I wouldn't want to be the linebacker that has to go tackle him head on.
You're going to get run over. Just going to tell you that right now. We just you said something to call my. I'll come back in a minute. My brain just doesn't always work like I want it to.
It happens, Jack.
Yes, it does. Let's go take another break. We come back lots more here from Callaway Stadium as we're getting ready for the Shaw Raiders versus your Troup High School Tigers right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. Michael Lee from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Opelika. We love this time of year and all the excitement of football. We also love the Glenn Smith Camp Play, part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, bands, cheerleaders, and, of course, the families and fans. We're proud of your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer of East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Christmas open house is at ML Aubrey in Roanoke on November 7th.
So what?
What do you mean, so what? I've been working hard to organize all our cool Christmas stuff. At ML Aubrey on Main Street in downtown Roanoke, we specialize in unique Christmas ornaments, hand-tuned Wind River wind chimes, seasonal flags, and mailbox covers to complement our electric snow globes.
Electric snow globes? They are pretty. You have to see them to believe them.
Come see them and all our neat Christmas stuff at our Christmas open house at ML Aubrey on Saturday, November 7th.
That's at ML Aubrey, Main Street. Beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks live here from Callaway Stadium as we're getting ready for this contest between the Troup High School Tigers and the Shaw Raiders. Shaw right now has not had the season they would like to have, that's for sure. They have struggled all year, just got their first win, as we mentioned earlier, against Jordan last week. Really, as you look at our region, it's really the haves and the have-nots. At the bottom of the region, Shaw is the top of the bottom with 1-4 on the season, 1-2 in the region. Columbus, 1-5 on the season, 1-3 in the region. And then Kendrick, they're 0-5. Spencer, 0-6. So those three teams, just one win, 2 wins between the four of them. Jordan, kind of right the middle ground. 2-2 in the region, 2-3 on the season. And then it's the Tigers, 3-1 in the region, 3-3 overall. LaGrange above them, 3-1 in the region, 4-2 overall. Hardaway, 3-0 in the region, 4-1 overall. And then Carver, they're undefeated so far on the season. Of course, that's a big red letter date we got circled on the calendar.
Check it. There you go. Here I am. Can you hear me, Jack?
Yeah,
I'm just right next to you, huh? Yeah, what a great night for football. You talk about the records of everybody, and, we just happened to witness a ton of people coming in. And I guess if you put them all on a weight scale, it would wind up being at least a ton. The homecoming crowd that was tailgating.
I'm not going to say what family that was.
It's a lot of families, so.
Because I go to church with a lot of them. I don't want to hear it.
I tell you what, I looked at myself in the mirror today, and I'm half a ton if I need to watch it. It's all that good cooking that Amy's provided, along with, I don't know how she does it, working on her masters, cooks for us. It's just crazy.
Well, I have a little sign above my mirror that says objects are not as large as they appear. So,
I need one of those. But, yeah, what a great night. Tons of people here celebrating homecoming 2020, your Troup Tigers against the visiting Shaw Raiders. And it's a great night for football. Weather's just right. Tomorrow we expecting, I believe the forecast is for some rain. A lot of us are looking to maybe go up to Sonora to the dirt track race. If you guys are not into dirt tracking, you need to get involved. It's wonderful. Beats NASCAR any day of the week. But anyway, getting back to football, kind of pleased with the crowd we have here tonight, Jack.
Well, it just a normal night at Troup and Shaw. This could be back to. We haven't been back in the stadium in 3 weeks. That's something to think about. And now we're back here, so it's a homecoming because we've been gone so long. But it's also a homecoming as we welcome back a lot of people.
Pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you'd think we'd be out of town tonight.
Well, thank you very much. Greg's making fun of me because I text him, as we usually text on Thursdays and Fridays, say, what's the plan? Greg is the driver. Greg always is very gracious in picking me up and taking me to the ball games because I fall asleep on the way. I texted him today, say, what's the plan for tonight? He said, my plan is to get to Callaway Stadium at 6 o'clock. I said, oh, yeah, okay, we're at home. Never mind. So thanks for picking on me there, Greg. But it is going to be an important night for the Tigers. We mentioned right now they've got the 3 back-to-back wins. They got wins against Spencer. We've got them at 42-0. Columbus 58-14, and then Kendrick 49-0. What's important there to me as I look at those 3 games, only 14 points allowed between those 3 contests. So not only has the offense been clicking, get a lot of points on the board, the defense has been playing very well to keep people off the board as well and off the field.
We mentioned some changes on defense tonight, but really only one. Looks like we're getting ready for the moment of silence, so I guess I'll be silent for a little bit.
That'll be hard, but we'll go ahead and take a break while they do that. Right now, the Tigers are getting ready for the moment of silence and our national anthem. We'll let them take care of that. While you listen to some of our sponsors, you listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. TOW here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway, or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram. Rogers Barbecue in LaGrange has been locally owned since 1945, and they have daily lunch specials for only $7.29, and that includes your drink and dessert. Tuesday night from 5 to close is all-you-can-eat ribs, and Thursday's all-you-can-eat catfish, and with their Brunswick stew, is famous throughout the region. They proudly serve only U.S. farm-raised catfish, so dine in or use a convenient drive-thru Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So come join the crowd at Rogers Barbecue.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100-plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Gentlemen, a big hand for Troup High Senior Adrian Mashburn on the guitar.
There's our national anthem brought to you by Mr. Mashburn down there. A little different thing there on electric guitar, reminiscent of, if you're a rock and roll fan, of Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock playing the national anthem. Of course, he didn't set his guitar on fire, but that's okay. He did a great job, a unique way to have our national anthem there. The drum corps is going now as the band gets into place. They're actually in full uniform tonight. Exciting as we have homecoming, and they'll, of course, be playing at halftime as the homecoming court comes through. That'll be an exciting part of our evening. Go check with Greg, see if he's got his ears on. We got him up. We got him potted up. Greg, are you out there? Testing once. Testing twice. Looking for him out there. I can't find him on the field. We'll continue to talk. Maybe he'll pop on in just a second. The Tigers tonight, as we mentioned, this is a big game for them. We really want to get to the positive side. 4-3 is where we'd like to be after this game tonight, especially with a big game against Carver coming up down in Columbus. That's going to be one, as we mentioned, kind of circled on the calendar. But as we were talking about the region as it lays out right now, Carver, Hardaway, Troup, Carver, Hardaway, LaGrange, and Troup is the way it kind of lines up. Jordan outside looking in, really, in the region standings. But how that lines up is still anyone's game. We did lose to Hardaway, but we haven't played Carver, haven't played LaGrange. So really, everything's kind of still in our hands. But the most important game is right here, right tonight, and that's with hopefully having a chance to take on Shaw and get a big win against them. Let's take a look at some of our starters for tonight on the offensive side. We're going to begin with the center. Got Bryson Williams, Jr., going to be starting tonight, number 72. At right guard will be Braxton Truitt. He's been there all season long. P.J. Jones, Jr., he'll be at the left guard tonight. At right tackle will be Demetrius Hurd. And at left tackle, Royce White. We can't say enough. There aren't enough superlatives to talk about him. Just he continues to be such an impressive young man. At tight end, Jake Lane will be starting at that position. At the wide receivers, Neville Dean, Dortney Wortham, and then Andrew Townsend. We'll rotate them in for the wideouts on both sides, slot as well. A.J. Tucker will be the backfield, along with Anthony Ferguson. And then, of course, Teo Todd, the freshman quarterback. He'll be in there at the quarterback position. Over on the defensive side, at nose guard, it's Jordan Adams. He's played just a spectacular job this year. Really, people struggle doing anything down inside against Jordan. Christopher Hilton, he'll be at the tackle. At the ends, you'll have Quay Birdsong, really impressive young freshman right there, and then Xavier Clark as well at the other defensive end. At linebacker, we got DeMonte Reed, Jace Godwin, and Jacob Bailey. Three young men that play a tremendous linebacker. Just a three-man linebacking core back there. Free safety, Cullum Irvin. At the rover, Quay Moss will be back there, number 27. And then the corners, Sir Morgan and Marquarius Kelly will be back there at the corners doing a tremendous job for us. Let's take a break. We come back, we'll have the coin toss and get ready for the kickoff as we're getting ready for the Troup High School Tigers taking on the Shaw Raiders live from Callaway Stadium on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi, football fans. This is Rob Smith from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we are honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 28th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online at glennsmith.com, Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom design t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Well, we hope to take on the Shaw Raiders. Right now, we don't have any of them. Up there, coming out of the far end now, having to jog back out on the field. The captains for the Tigers are out there ready to go, waiting to come to the center of the field for the coin toss. But the Shaw are making their way finally from the far side. Captains tonight include number 55, Will Cooley, number 4, Cy Varner, number 24, Jordan Adams, and being number 50, Royce White will be your captains for tonight. 3 young men from Shaw have made it to their official. Now they'll start to make their way to the center of the field. Greg, he's crossed the 30. He's at the 32. Making his way to the 35. Can you hear me, man?
I can hear you.
That's awesome.
Wait a second. I can hear you okay down here.
Oh, come on, man. It is Will Cooley, who's not starting tonight, but he is out there for the coin toss as the captain. So
I'll tell you, it's number 13 for Shaw Raiders.
They'll social distance out there, and we'll listen to Greg talk about the coin toss itself.
Shaw, you visit the team, you get to call heads or tails. Before I ask you selection, I'll let you see what the coin looks like. SEC is heads. Jersey side is tails.
So, nice coin he's going to toss.
Flip it, you tell me your selection loud enough for him to hear it.
SEC heads.
You want heads?
Heads.
The SEC or heads, okay.
Tails it is.
So the Tigers have won, and Will Cooley, Captain Cooley, has deferred until the second half.
Let's see what Sewell defending. And we'll know a lot more than we did when we came in. Shaw finally coming out of the tunnel on the far side. Okay, Tigers will be defending the auditorium side of the field. Shaw will kick off towards that way. They'll be defending the scoreboard side of the field.
So the Tigers will be defending the south side. I've worked for years and just now getting the directions down.
I'm never good with that. I just say auditorium and scoreboard.
There you go.
That's the easiest way to do it. All right, now let's go take one more break. We got kickoff live here from Callaway Stadium on Eagle Sports.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Seems just like yesterday. He was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. Now he's here. He worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And it's Synovus. We're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and business banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday nights, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. That will be Shaw Raiders ball to start things off tonight. Greg, conditions down there, it's a beautiful night. How's it feel in the field?
It's not muddy. Grass has been freshly cut. You can just smell the clippings off of it. And what better? Tom Clark is down here for homecoming 2020.
The man that gave you the great advice to go to college is down there to take care of you tonight. That's great.
It's funny, as you say, we remember things like that. Coach Clark, he stood there in the hallway, he and Billy Brooks, and Clark said, if you don't go to college right now, you'll be going to spend your money on a new car, stereo. I'm glad I listened to him. He couldn't help but go to the best college around, Auburn University, War Eagle.
He helped make you the man you are today.
He had a part in it for sure.
Well, Tom Clark is a great retired educator. He and Billy Middlebrooks, Frankie Parsons, all of those guys, they had a part in a lot of our lives, that's for sure.
As you notice, Shaw has no one deep. The deepest they've got is the 20-yard line because the Tigers have given no reason to think they're going to kick it past the 20.
No, we've been kicking it short all year long, Greg. You're exactly right. And we'll see how it goes. About the 35 is about where we've been placing it. It looks like we're going to do it tonight. Actually, right at the 30s where Shaw will take it. Tigers collapse on him. Great job of coverage as they'll get him down to the 35-yard line. And they just swarmed all over him. Hard to even pick out a singular tackler. So the Tiger defense comes out as Shaw gets ready to start this contest.
Hey, number 19 for the Tigers, Tay Shells. And we've been calling his name a lot over the season. And he in on the first tackle. You can't wait. You've got Quay Birdsong, Jordan Adams, Chris Hilton, all ready to go. Jace Godwin ready to go on defense.
Shaw comes out in all white uniforms with a silver trim, black helmets, the silver kind of Raiders logo. Tigers tonight in white pants with the navy jerseys, yellow letters, and the handoff the line. And my goodness gracious, do the Tigers jump on that?
Jordan Adams said, nope, that's my hole there. You're not coming to that one. And it goes down as no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. You know, Robert Palmer, a classmate of mine of class of 79, we were talking earlier today about another football team down on the plains, and about what you should do if you really want to establish some things, and you need to come out and try to establish that run. Well, first play the Shaw Raiders tried didn't go anywhere.
Tigers with a 5-man front right now, expecting that. They head off of the backfield. Actually, a little bit of busted play. The running back spins around. We were in the backfield. He reverses. He gets a first down across the 50.
You're right, a busted play. We had 3 or 4 tacklers on him. Hilton, we had Jace Godwin, Jacob Bailey, all in the backfield. They wound up, he just twisted out of their grass, winds up gaining about 18 yards and inside the Tiger territory at the 48-yard line.
Shaw moving from left to right on your radio dial. Goes from the shotgun set. You put a man in motion right at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback hands the ball off the tailback, busts off to the outside. He's got some running room. He's hit hard and actually knocks our guy back and then picks up more yardage down to the 30. Shaw with an impressive drive right now.
Well, it's certainly one of them coming on a broken play, and what you don't want that to happen is it gives Shaw a momentum swing. And, of course, Marcurius Kelly from his corner position came up to meet him, took a hit. Yes, he sat down on his rear, but he got right back up and was in on the tackle. But, yeah, you know the Shaw Raider kid felt real good about that.
Give them a little bit of extra energy. Let's see that the Tigers are getting across the line of scrimmage. They're just busted to the outside on our over pursuant. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's up through the line of scrimmage. He's going to get about 2, maybe 3 yards on that. That's Davis, the quarterback.
All right, let's see. The quarterback, big number 12, didn't like the way he was being pushed around and was kind of pushing back. And you got the referee coming in and saying, all right, boys, let's break it up. Let's talk about social studies, what have you.
I think science was the subject tonight.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Going to talk about like the Hadron Collider, some of that kind of stuff.
Impressive crowd as I look back up toward the press box and what have you. The band is definitely social distancing. The student body is, depending on how you measure, could be possibly social distancing.
Here comes Shaw once again. Pistol set for them. Quarterback takes it. And, oh, my goodness, we almost take the handoff in the backfield. Tremendous job by the Tigers as P.J. Who's that?
Chris Hilton in the backfield. Yeah. You know, we talked earlier this year. Hilton he's kind of one of those unsung guys. You know, you don't really hear a lot about him, but he's always effective and always in there. So key play is it was 2nd down and 10. Now it's 3rd and 16, maybe 3rd and 17 for the Raiders.
Just flew through that line of scrimmage, and it was there as the handoff was being made and brought down the tailback.
So you've got Tay Shells moving up to left defensive tackle as Jace Godwin moves to the outside linebacker.
They're going to pass the ball, air it out towards the corner, and it's going to fall incomplete, short of the intended receiver back there. Good coverage by the Tigers. Number 5 back there, Cullum Irvin.
Sir Morgan was actually running hip to hip with him, and the ball was really intended for the outside shoulder, but it was well underthrown on the inside. But excellent coverage by, for what I could see, is Sir Morgan. I think Cullum Irvin, from your free safety position, was certainly over there to help, along with number 8 for the Tigers, Taquan Dowdell. Nazer Easter.
So a 4th down, and they're not lining up for a field goal.
I would think that most all of Shaw's, if they're inside the 40 to 35, you know, it's got to be 4-down territory. So it's 4th and 16.
Back to pass. Tigers, a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He's going to run it himself. He's across the 30. Got some open running room to the 20. Still on his feet down to the 10 and knocked out of bounds. And a 1st down, so a good choice for them.
Well, what you've got is that we certainly everybody dropped back into deep coverage because so we've got illegal motion by the Raiders. The flag's on the 39-yard line. So as well as that looked, they started a little early, so they'll be bringing that ball back. But you see the coach getting onto the wideout. He left a little early there on the Shaw side as well. But the Tigers had dropped back deep into coverage because he was going to throw deep toward the end zone. And what happened is you had the linebacker that moved away from his zone of coverage and left a hole that, hey, you and I could even run at least 12 yards on that one, Jack.
Well, and we did have a good rush. We kind of over-pursued. So now it's 4th down again. And this time I think Shaw's going to bring out their punting team.
Well, the ball moved from the 35-yard line. Now it's spotted on the 40. So let's see what they do. You would have thought that they would have punted early and made a little pooch kick. So, I guess 5-yard makes a big difference. And they're going to bring their punter back, which is number 13, the captain of the team, Jack. And he'll be standing on the 45-yard line.
He's 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He's a big boy now.
They must have a really great snapper to get the ball all the way back there. My goodness gracious. There's the snap. A really good one. He gets the kickoff. It's a well-placed kick.
We just hope
it rolls. The 20, rolls down to 10, and all the way to the 5-yard line. And that's where the Tigers are going to have it, 1st and 10. Let's take 30 seconds, just 30, back to the station on Eagle Sports.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football, and the Tigers are going to get things started off in a big way as Teo Todd is going to keep it, come out of the end zone at the 5-yard line, get all the way up to about the 26-yard line. So 1st down, and the Tigers got some breathing room already. Once again, the Tigers heading up the field. We slip down. I don't actually get tackled. It's going to be, let's see, that's Teo once again. Just slipped down. He'll get about 2 yards on that play, though. And the Tigers quickly back up to the line of scrimmage.
2 plays back-to-back designed to go right behind P.J. Jones and Royce White.
This time we're going to go around the right side of the offense. Wortham, the ball carrier, gets close to a 1st down across the 35.
You had Will Cooley, the center, pulling out there to provide some extra blocking with Braxton Truitt, and along with Demetrius Hurd. That'd be enough for a 1st down for the Tigers as they'll move the chains.
Second 1st down for the Tigers at this early drive. Quickly right back to the line of scrimmage. Everything's kind of scripted. Once again, the handoff. My goodness, look at Anthony run. He gets up to the 45-yard line.
That's about a 8-yard gain, Jack.
There's just no hesitation the way he takes the ball, Greg.
I like the way this hurry-up offense is. They're just going quick.
There's the snap. Turn. It's Ferguson once again. This time, Shaw kind of collapses on him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. 3rd down and about a long 2, short 1.
You had a couple of guys defensively there just pinched down on Braxton Truitt, the guard. They were showing a little stunt, and that's exactly where Ferguson was going.
Back to the outside with Ferguson. This time he'll get the 1st down and more. Across the 50, down to the 40, inside the 40 to the 39.
Nice little off tackle. Inside handoff. He comes out behind Royce White, and you've got Marcurius Kelly out here leading the way as well, along with Tay Moss. Demonte Moss leads the way. Let's see what we do with the Tigers this time.
Hand off into the line of scrimmage. Shaw going to bring us down after about 2. We're in the 1st quarter play, 7-12. Left here in the 1st quarter, no score, but Tigers are driving. Moss that time was the ball carrier. Tigers look back to the side. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. Great endurance, good job by the coaching staff to get these young men ready for an offense like this. Moss stays in the backfield, and he's going to get the call. Up to the line of scrimmage, he makes a little stutter step as he runs into a bit of a wall. It'll be 3rd down now, 3rd down about 7.
So Glisson's over here really frustrated because they had 12 men on the field. We got such a hurried-up offense. He knew he would catch him. That he's all in the ear. That was Teo Todd decided to keep that one for about a 3-yard gain.
Hand off this time. Moss will pick up. He's right at the 1st down marker. Let's see if they get it this time.
I believe where I'm standing, that should be a 1st down, Jack.
They're moving it.
Devontae Moss took that handoff from Teo Todd, went off right tackle behind Demetrius Hurd, picked up about 8 yards, all he needed for the first down.
Handoff once again. This time it's Ferguson. Ferguson is tripped up, but he'll fall forward about 4.5 yards.
He'll pick up 4 yards. You're right. And Glisson's over here hollering, let's go, let's go, let's go. He's rolling it out. You've got Buddy Wortham in, Neville Dean out. You've got this offense clicking right now. The ball's resting on the 35-yard line.
Wing left, man wide left and right. Todd will hand off to Ferguson. Ferguson kind of missed the hole. Hole looked like it opened to the right. He cuts back left, and he's met with a couple of Shaw Raiders.
One of the things that you're doing now, they may have the Tigers may have an intention. We're going to establish this ground game, as I said earlier. But, they're setting up pretty right now for a pass, as if we've not attempted to pass all game.
Of course, it is 4th down. Trying to draw them off.
Actually, it's 3rd and 8 for the Tigers.
Excuse me, 3rd down. Thank you, Greg. Handoff. This is Ferguson up the middle. He's got to get across the 20. He'll be short.
He'll get down just short of the 30-yard line. He's got to get down to the 19 for a first down. It'll be 4th and a yard and a half. And the Tigers, they may try to quick snap. Who knows? But they're just going for it. There we go.
Todd will hand the ball off to Ferguson. He turns inside, and he's stopped. So we'll turn it over on downs.
He didn't get it. Hey, good job by the Tigers, though. Coming out of the hole down on the 5-yard line. The hurry-up offense, just dig. Basically, you had combination of off tackle right, off tackle left, straight up the middle. You had a combination there. At that time, you wondered Ferguson shouldn't have, instead of planting and taking a left up the middle, maybe he should have gone on around right side, because Shaw Raiders definitely had a stunt going at that time, and they'll take over on their own 21-yard line.
5:06 left to go in this first quarter play. No score. Shaw will get the ball back. They'll submit their second time with the ball.
It's interesting experiment by the Glisson and the Tiger staff, is they came out, tried to hurry up offense, trying to catch Shaw off guard and move the ball about 75 yards in one direction.
Shaw hands the ball off to the tailback, and he's elusive. We had him 2 or 3 times. Finally, we're going to get him down after he gets about 3 yards up to the 25.
Really, the line of scrimmage was a 21-yard line. Should have been tackled on about the 17, as both Zy Varner and Jacob Bailey had an opportunity to tackle him in the backfield, and he just twisted out of their grip. One thing about it, Jack, when you're running the football and not passing, the quarter goes by real fast. We're already down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds in this first quarter.
Yeah, it does. No score. Tigers had the longest drive so far. Some adjustment by the Shaw line. Quarterback calls for it. He's doing a little draw play as their running back will cut back inside. He'll get to the 30. He's short of the first down by about 2.
Jace Godwin in on the initial tackle.
Oh, excuse me. They gave him the first down.
Yeah, he had a sweep. He picked up enough yardage. His line of scrimmage was a 21. He makes it out really just shy of the 31, but, hey, they're moving the chains. So, actually, they're bringing it back.
He didn't make it.
Yeah, they're bringing it back. Little miscommunication on the sideline.
Yeah, I was looking through my binoculars, and he was about a yard short, so they've had to bring the chains back.
We do have a kind of a new chain crew over there for sure.
That's been a struggle this season. Now, the coach over there is having a hard time. He's very animated, talking about where the chain should be. That's that right now is where it should be right now, 3rd and a yard.
I believe he made the first down. If not, actually, the way they move the chain, it may not be first down now. They may have to measure, however, Jack.
I don't think he got it.
They're spotting the ball just like a football length beyond the 31-yard line.
Now they're going. I guess they're going to call it a first down. They moved the chains. I was having such a good time watching the coach on the far side kind of stomp up and down. He was not social distancing with that official over there.
He was being social, though.
Well, I don't know if I want to call that social. If that's a social, I want to go to it.
That's a different degree.
All right, there's the handoff. Once again,
we got holding out here. Let's see if they throw the flag.
You're exactly right, but they cut it back inside, and good job of making that stop after a gain of about 2. Second down.
Coach Healy, Mike Healy, the offensive coordinator, I thought he was glistening there for a minute. He's jumping all up and down saying, hey, holding on the tight end out here. But at any rate, no flag.
There's the handoff going back to the other side. Tigers, again, we corralled him, but then he pops to the outside, and we get all over him. Great job by that time by Zy Varner to just corral him on the far side, just leap over his back and pull him down.
They had double-teamed Quay Birdsong, kind of picked on Birdsong and knew that he might be in the play. Zy Varner come blitzing through and chased him down from the backside. No gain, 3rd down and 8 for the Raiders. Clock's moving fast. 2:30 left in the first quarter of play. No score as Shaw Raiders had a pretty good first drive, and Tigers are kind of holding them now just to hopefully this only one first down. This is a big play for the Tiger defense.
Tigers showing a 5-man front.
Shaw maybe take a timeout, Jack.
Shaw's going to do exactly that. Let's take 60 seconds, 2 spots, back to the station. No score in the game. 2:16 left to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. TOWD here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway, or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Shaw and Troup ready to get back at it right now. We're in the first quarter of play. No score, 2:16 left to go. And let's see what happens here. Tigers maintaining that 5-man front as Shaw has just a steady diet of running the ball. A couple of passes, but they been well overthrown or underthrown. So not very accurate with the passing game. 2 tight ends set, just a wing to the right.
3rd and 8.
And they're going to fake the handoff. Quarterback back to pass. He scrambled out. He's going to run the ball. No, actually, he tries to. Now he throws it up high. It has an intended receiver. It's going to go out of bounds.
Actually, the back judge is calling incomplete. He didn't have a good view. The front view, I'd say that's a completed pass. He came down with 1 foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. He came running back. So you got to give credit, man. He scrambled out, made a good catch. The wide receiver went way up, right in front of the Troup bench.
It's a better throw than a catch. Quarterback barely got that off. I thought he was going to step out of bounds. But they do get the first down across near the 50-yard line.
Now, I guess you could replay it and analyze it to death. Did he have total control of it coming down? But this isn't at that level yet. And so, hey, first down, Shaw Raiders.
I just shouldn't have said that they weren't accurate with the passing, because then they throw an accurate pass. They line up to pass the ball, then they quickly fake hand the ball off to the tailback. He'll get to the 50. So a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
To be such a fast-paced, really game on both sides. Shaw's been a little bit more intentional with their offense, but, there's only been like 1 flag so far on both sides, and that would be an illegal procedure on that nice run on Shaw's first possession.
Shaw back to the line of scrimmage. I'm fixed to say they have an overload on one side, but now the tight end will roll back to the left. There's a snap. Hand off to the tailback. Pops to the outside. He'll pick up a first down and more across the 40 down near the 35.
Devontae Moss on backside pursuit he's kind of frustrated. He's the man. I should have just dove at him in the backfield rather than just chasing him around the corner. So Chris Hilton looks like he wants to get a little breather. And so Royce White will actually come in. Actually, I said Hilton. That's actually Jordan Adams needing a little breather.
We're at 1 minute here in the first quarter. Shaw with a drive going here. Quarterback takes it, hands it off to the tailback. We wrap him up this time and bring him back with a loss back to the inside the 40.
Quay Birdsong on the tackle. Jack, when Shaw runs the football, they're really not, and they've got an injured player sitting on the field, they're really not running the football with aggression as far as when they take the snap, take the handoff. They just kind of grab it and then just kind of tiptoe, and they see something, then they'll take off. So good job by Birdsong that time.
Yeah, they're cat quick in the backfield. Once they see a hole, they go after it. Young man able to get off the field under his own power. They'll look to the sideline for a play. We're down to 22 seconds. It continues to take down 20. Almost to the end of the first quarter. No score, as we mentioned. Not sure if Shaw will get one off here. 13-12. Now finally they get back to the line of scrimmage. A timeout called. Odd time. Well, I guess they were fixing to get a delay of game call.
Well, again, the way they second down and 14, the delay of game would put them at second and 19. But, hey, the way they're sneaking through the corners, who knows?
Let's go ahead and take 30 seconds back at the station. 30 seconds only. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back. We're here late in the first quarter of play. Only 7 seconds left to go. No score. Shaw just called a timeout. They're back on the field now.
They're still showing 3 timeouts left, but they're only down to 2.
Actually, I think one. They've called 2 timeouts. Back to pass is their quarterback. He's got some time. Throws it way down the field into really only one receiver back there, and he way overthrew him. So that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. No score. Tigers and the Raiders tonight here at Callaway Stadium. Let's take 2 spots, 60 seconds. Back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
At ML Aubrey and Roanoke, our Carhartt clothing selection is second to none within the sound of my voice. Carhartt hoodies, jackets, coats, even overalls and coveralls are ready to go now at ML Aubrey's. Patrice has even added more ladies' hoodies, sweatshirts, and lightweight jackets to go with our Auburn and Alabama apparel.
We have a great selection of Rocky, Georgia, Muck, and Dan Post boots at ML Aubrey. We've also started selling Roma boots. They are waterproof, inexpensive, and every pair purchased buys a pair for a child in need.
That's at ML Aubrey's. We're on Main Street in beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Womack, Greg Hicks, live here from Callaway Stadium as we get ready for Shaw with their first play of the second quarter. No score as we're here on a beautiful Friday night for football. Great attendance here as it is homecoming 2020. Shaw will put a wing to the left side, man wide left and right, single back in the backfield with the quarterback. He'll take the snap, looks to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket, turns, and he's wrapped up, brought down quickly by Zy Varner. Varner will get him all the way back on the other side of the 50. That's a huge loss for them.
Zy's been in the backfield numerous times tonight. That'll bring up 4th down in a country mile, actually.
It's a ways, as they would say in the country mile. Clock continues to tick, 11:27.
Quail fluttering.
Huh?
I hear quail fluttering.
They'll have to punt the ball away. Their punter will stand back on the 35-yard line. Tigers with 2 back deep. Waiting on this one to simply get a good return out of it.
There'll be a delay of game. As you can see, we've got a flag down here on the 14-yard line.
So the back, I guess he really wanted to try to put it tight inside the 20. So they're going to back him up 5 off of that.
Well, he did. His first punt was really nice. Spiral punt. It hit. We were hoping that it would roll hard, but it rolled inside the 5-yard line. So we've got guys sitting back here on the 25-yard line for the Tigers.
Tigers jump off sides.
Okay, that's okay.
But with just 5 yards giving them back.
Yep.
Seems to be the longest punt series in a long time.
Tayshels was in a hurry to try to block that punt. You know, one of the things that the coaching staff does a really good job is that they as any coaching staff would, but give credit to the special teams, they look for things that they can try to block punts with.
There's a snap. He'll step up and get the kickoff. High kick. Taken at about, actually it's going to bounce. And really not as good a punt as he's had before. It'll be at the 30. The Tigers will have it there 1st and 10.
So no score if you've just joined us. 0-0. We're into the second quarter. 10 minutes and 43 seconds to go until halftime. Homecoming 2020. Jack, you notice the Shaw side, there's a pretty good crowd there. So kudos to the Raider fan bases. They traveled up to LaGrange tonight, Callaway Stadium.
I think there were a lot of the different Waffle Houses around town and enjoying a meal before they came in.
That or the 3 or 4 McDonald's.
We can help you with that. Todd, back to pass. Throws it. Oh, my goodness. Almost complete. Intended that time for Neville Dean.
Neville Dean he kind of did an 8-yard curl route as he went down, pushed it about 9 yards, turned around, came back, would have caught the ball, should have caught the ball on the 35-yard line. Would have only been like a 4-yard reception because Teo Todd was already back 6-7 yards deep.
Todd going to keep him himself. Goes around the left side, following his blocking. He'll get across the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 5. 3rd down and 5. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmage are the Tigers. Shaw has scouted us out well. They're doing well stopping that run. They're going to jump off sides, though. That's going to give us 5 yards. Be maybe just short of the first down, though, Greg.
You're right. As when Teo Todd was tackled, he was probably 2 football lengths just shy of the 5-yard mark. So it should be. Actually, they're moving the chains. But, again, maybe a little premature. But, hey, you'd evidently not, because you'd think the Shaw coaches would be social distancing right now in the side judge's ear. So I guess first down, Tigers.
We'll take it. Ball rests now just over the 40.
Some of those Georgia fans are saying, hey, home cooking just like Alabama.
Quickly hand off to the Tigers. And this time it's going to be
Devontae Moss.
Yep, Moss is the ball carrier.
He was hit, stood up, and twisted and turned and just never would go down.
Got back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd down.
He's talking to the referee, getting some advice about how he should handle things.
Fake the handoff. Todd's going to run it himself. He'll get across the 50, just shy of the first down. They're going to mark him at the 50.
Nice little fake to Moss as he comes across the inside. So you had the linebackers taking a step, thinking Moss had the football, which opened up the inside for Moss.
And that play is going to be whistled dead.
All right, so the same thing, Jack. It looks like, I don't know that if it was whistled dead, you had a guy from Shaw walking off the field. So you had an illegal substitution on Shaw. So
5 yards, that's a first down.
Yeah, and so that's what, hey, that politicking by Glisson earlier, I had somebody, Miss Cawthon, came up and to me and said, hey, what was Glisson so frustrated about? I said, well, we're running a hurry-up offense, and you sometimes can catch a defense with more than enough players on the field.
And we did. Quickly hand off. Too big, number 32. He's going to Moss will get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be about it. They had a stunt coming through right as that ball was snapped. They were piercing the line of scrimmage.
You know, even here on the sidelines, it's difficult for me to see a silver number against a white jersey for the Shaw Raiders.
Yeah, that's why I hadn't called one. Todd back to pass. Looks, lots of time. Throws it low but caught. I think they're going to say that hit the ground first.
Marcurius Kelly would have made a good shortstop that time, scooping it up. Just hit the ground. And Todd had a long time to think. And then he saw Kelly way over on the other sidelines and did a bullet pass to him. You never know. 3rd down and 12 for the Tigers.
Actually, I kind of like the way that they kind of held it there like a catcher. That was in there. There's the pass again. Caught. And back down the field across the 30. That'll be a first down, Tigers.
Buddy Wortham on a crossing, on a slant pattern, just got right behind the linebacker and in front of the free safety. First pass completion of the night for Todd to Buddy Wortham. First down, Tigers.
Trying to catch Shaw flat-footed. Hand off to the line. Tigers going around the right side. This time Moss is going to get a lot down to the 15.
That's exactly what you want to do. Is you want to come back with a quick hitter as fast as you can. You got the Shaw Raiders reeling backwards on their heels. Tigers move the chains 2 plays in a row, move the chains twice.
Inside the red zone now. Todd will hand off this. Plays whistle dead. And did we move, or was it another substitution situation?
He's looking over here to the side judge. She's thrown a flag down. So let's see if it's illegal motion for the Tigers.
Maybe we just didn't have somebody set.
You know, this is something that we've seen for the first time this all year, is that hurry-up offense from the Tigers. So you know it took a little bit of practicing. Actually, it probably took a lot of practicing on the Tigers' behalf.
And we're going to practice a little bit more with the timeout.
So we got whistles blowing all over the place. They're asking the Shaw band to be quiet. And Glissan's saying, hey, we're trying to run a play, and, you know, these guys are tooting their horns.
Well, at least they're tooting their own horn.
But they're tooting their one tuba horn.
There's 3 of them up there, or those bass drums. That's just one tuba.
I don't
You're
know
right.
the difference in a tuba and a bass drum.
Well, you do. Tigers, Todd going to keep it. Weaves in and out, gets back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of running to get on down inside to the 14.
Actually, he'll pick up to the original line of scrimmage. He'll pick up 5 just beyond maybe 6 yards just beyond the original line of scrimmage. The ball will be marked on the 13-yard line. They've got to get down to the 4-yard line for a first down.
No score in this contest. We're at 7:40 left to go in the first half of play. Handoff going around the right side. It's D. What a great job of leaping over. Gets down inside the 3.
They'll mark him out at the 2. That's Devontae Moss. First down and goal for the Tigers on the 2-yard line. Devontae Moss, really great vision that time as he cut it back up behind Will Cooley and Braxton Truitt. And like you said, almost leapt the player into the end zone.
Quickly back up. And are they going to see warrant set again? Yep, they're going to call us for offsides.
They're going to the wide out Novell Dean. The side judge decided to. I don't understand. I kind of heard whistles before I saw flags, and then she was facing the end zone and flipped the flag out sideways.
At least she didn't hit anybody with it. That's good. Back to the line of scrimmage come the Tigers. Todd will stand back there. He'll call for the shotgun snap. He'll hand it off. This will be Ferguson. Ferguson will get down and brought down at about the 7.
Zach Smith.
That's AJ, I'm sorry.
A.J. Tucker, you talking about not wanting to be hit. Zach Smith was on a pull, and A.J. Tucker just ran up all over his back. You know, they teach us early on, Jack. You remember, hey, you're a lineman, you better get out of the way as far as that goes.
Or you're going to have cleats up your back, that's for sure. Hand off once again. This time it's A.J. Tucker. Fighting inside. He's still on his feet. He gets down into the end zone, I think. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, I don't know who's going to call it because I didn't see anybody on this end of this half of the world calling touchdown.
I was looking at your side, Greg, and I didn't see anybody raise their hands.
You saw me raise my hand.
Yeah, I did.
Tucker absolutely rolled over everybody. He was hit at the 6. He was hit again at the 4, again at the 2, and he just kept dragging people into the end zone. And it's like I'm waiting on somebody to throw their hands up. I mean, I could see it, but the side judge over here never even raised her hands.
Well, she's trying to throw the flag again.
You think?
Yeah, she's trying to find a reason to throw the flag.
They didn't bring her up from Columbus.
Here's the snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Tigers on top, 7-0. With 6:33 left to go here in the first half of play. Let's take a break. 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Southern tradition since 1945, that's Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House. You can find them at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So when you're ready for lunch, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., come to Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for meat, 2 vegetables, and a bread, dessert, and drink for only $7.29. That's a big lunch for a small price. So when you're ready for a delicious barbecue and only U.S. farm-raised catfish, make your way to 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange for Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for a great meal.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers on the board first, 7-0. We're here in about the middle of the second quarter of play. And there's the kick. High, taken at about the 30-yard line. It's a fair catch call for. Actually, inside the 30, about the 28.
Now, I was Jack, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm down here talking to Marquise Kelly's father, and I said, yeah, Jack called him out a while ago. Said, Marquise took it. He said, yeah, but you see him hop right back up and get on the tackle. He said, that's the way I used to do it, man. You never stay there. You get up. I said, hey, good job, father.
No, I did not even call his number. You're the one who gave him his name.
Oh, I didn't give him his name.
Yeah, you did. I just said a Tiger is knocked down. He said, yeah, that was Marquise Kelly. He got hit, but he got back up.
Glad he's a big boy. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad I said it was you.
I'm not making a daddy mad, dude. Now that we're on YouTube and everything else, they can pull us up.
I hear you.
What did Jackie Gregg say? Wow. Tiger defense says nothing doing this time. That could give that tailback a chance to pop to the outside. They tackle him for a loss.
Jace Godwin, the very first Tiger to grab him, and then it was Katie bar the door, man. We had like 8 guys just in on him, pushing it back. So instead of 1st and 10, now it's 2nd and 13 for the Raiders. 6-10 until halftime and homecoming festivities. Jack, just for a second, man, there's a good crowd here. Best crowd of the year. They're all the way around by the concession stand, lining the fence up. What a great crowd. Even kudos to the visitor side. The Raiders brought a good bit of fans up.
Shaw tries that little draw play again. And they get a little bit out of it, get back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll be about all.
Well, we have a flag down. Now we're going to have another flag. And I don't like this because they're going to probably look at Quay Birdsong because he had a little push going on as Tay Shells takes him out. But
Shaw's clapping their hands.
Well, we've got a situation here. Coach Shealy's getting all over Birdsong about don't do that kind of stuff. But we may have offsetting. I don't know. You've got probably a personal foul on one side and a motion from the backfield on one. That's where the flag is. The initial flag probably is going to come up as motion.
A motion against our friends from Shaw. Now they'll turn around and they'll mark off personal foul against the Tigers.
False start on the offense.
So they'll move it back. And they'll get a first down to about the 39-yard line.
So I guess the personal foul yardage takes precedence. You didn't walk it back 5 and then net out 10. You just had one overdo the other, so you've got a 15-yard penalty on the Tigers. As you said,
they walked it back 5. They walked the 5 back and then the 15 forward.
My bad.
So here comes Shaw, and Shaw moves so that 5 yards. Actually, Greg, now it's just a net 5-yard forward up the field. So it'll be 1st and 15 for them.
False start on the offense.
All right, let's get this going here.
First down and 15.
Clock continues to tick. Actually, it stopped right now, but for the penalty, but there it goes again. 5:31 left to go in the first half. Homecoming will be taking place. Got Stuart Smith coming to me from the Sheriff's Department at halftime. Looking forward to talking to him about all the great things going on with the Sheriff's Department. Quickly a handoff as he'll try to go to the outside, cut it back inside, and once again Zy Varner brings him down as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Nice job by Cullum Irvin and Jordan Adams. And they were pursuing on the outside and made him turn back inside where he met Zy Varner on the tackle. So, you see a lot of guys and you think, well, he made the play. He made the tackle, but a couple other guys were in on the play making it happen. So, nice job by Jordan Adams and Cullum Irvin.
Tigers stay with a 5-man front. Most of the yards for Shaw have been off the run. They try to draw the Tigers off now. They're quickly. The quarterback will keep it, fake the handoff, going right, cuts back inside, and he is met right there by Jace Godwin. But he'll get a few extra yards out of that at the end of it.
Actually, it looks like there's a fumble, and the Tigers are going to say they recovered the football. Let's see if they change over, if they're going to try to call him down, because it's hard to say. They're going to Tiger football.
You're exactly right. A fumble over there as Jace got him, and as he was completely, it kind of knocked the football out. The Tigers pick it up.
Yeah, you didn't see a lot of arguing from the coaching staff across the way. So, he was going down by a host of Tigers. You never know. Tigers could have stripped the ball out of his hands, which would not surprise me at all. So the Tigers regain possession over the turnover with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left until halftime. Let's see if we can capitalize with some points.
Around the left side goes Ferguson. He gets knocked down right at just shy of the first down marker.
Nice little sweep by Ferguson. He takes it around the outside. Nice little block downfield by Marcurius Kelly. And Royce White was blocking him all the way downfield as well. So good job by the Tigers that time.
This will be Ferguson again trying to get to the outside. They had a little stun on, get us in the backfield. We're going to lose a few yards on that one. Brings up third down.
You know, you feel good about the first play where you got 9 yards and then you turn around and you're right. Shaw had a little on over toward their direction, and that's exactly the Tigers were trying a short side sweep toward the Shaw sidelines, and it resulted in about a 3-yard loss. Third down and 4, long 4.
Tail calls for it, fakes the handoff. He'll run it himself up the middle, hit, but he's still on his feet. Pops to the outside, still going down the field to the 20, 15, knocked out of bounds at the 10.
Boom! You should have seen that, guys.
I did. He popped up. Todd gets hit, but he pops immediately back up and runs to the backfield.
Well, if you see the film, Jack, Todd didn't get hit. He delivered the hit on the 11-yard line, and wow, did he pop back up. Man, he looked like A.J. Tucker giving that hit.
And he's going to call his own number again, up the middle, still on his feet. I don't know why they called that dead, so he was still running.
Well, and it really, one of the tacklers had him around the helmet, very, very close to horse collar. And I'm like you, I thought it was kind of a quick whistle.
He had not even come close to going down the ground and was still turning his feet.
So the clock running inside 3 minutes at 2:55.
If that was AJ, he would have carried him into the end zone.
Bingo. Ball's resting exactly on the 10-yard line, so they can still get a first down at the 2-yard line.
Slowed things down a little bit. Todd calls for it. Back to pass, looking, throws it. And a great diving catch in the end zone for the
Neville Dean.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Neville Dean drove the corner off about 3 yards, did a nice little slant. Ball was placed right where it should have been in his hands, and he just dropped the ball as he hit the turf.
Yeah, he extended fully on it. I thought he had it.
Third down for the Tigers. Still can get a first down inside the 1.5-yard line.
Todd will hand the ball off to Ferguson. Ferguson finds room to the outside, cuts back inside, gets knocked down at the 5.
Good vision by Ferguson, though, as he looked like he was going to go all the way over toward the Shaw sidelines. Plants and turns it back inside. It's fourth down now, and the ball's on the 5-yard line. So what do the Tigers do? All right, so he's going to call a timeout when there's 1 second on the play clock. So we're going to watch it tick down 25, 24. So and you're going to have about a minute, Jack? About a minute and 40, minute and 50 seconds?
Wants to try to not leave Shaw with any time if they do get the ball back.
So he's going to call a timeout and think. So, guys, while we're thinking about this, what are you going to do? You're going to try to force it, push it forward. You're going to give it to Tucker, have a pep talk with the offensive line, say, let's blow these guys out? Or are you going to really bring and try a field goal?
Well, we'll find out in just a few minutes. Right now, let's take 30 seconds. Back to the station, listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Dennis Montgomery, and I recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County, God has blessed me with 30-plus years of pharmacy experience. I look forward to taking care of you and your family with all of your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Plus, remember we have great ice cream and shakes at the soda shop here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back to the Tigers right now. Have the ball on the 5-yard line. It's fourth down. We're late in the first half of play. Tigers lead 7-0 with 1:43 left to go.
We'll be kicking a field goal, Jack, as they brought Cody Bray in and Travis Duncan, or excuse me.
Of course, it's
Tyson Duncan to hold. The ball will be placed. The tee will be placed on the 12-yard line, so it'll be a 22-yard field goal attempt.
Here we go. Tigers set. Waiting for the snap. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. We tack 3 on. 10-0 with 1:39 left to go in this first half of play. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers have scored a field goal by Cody Bray. 10-0 is the score right now as we're nearing halftime and all the homecoming festivities will be taking place. We'll give you a lot of that information as that's taking place, let you know who wins today. There's the kick by the Tigers. High one. Bounces out of bounds at about the 30.
You know, Mercurius Kelly was all on that ball. Had it bounced, took a little divot. Probably wasn't but about a foot out of bounds, but man, the Shaw Raiders really didn't look like they were making any effort to get over there by it. No, they just assumed it was going to go out of bounds. But hey, Jack, a foot this side, and he's got that football.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. I thought for sure we were fixing to snag that thing. But instead, Shaw will have a little bit of time on the clock. Minute 39.
They're still showing Shaw with 3 timeouts and Tigers with 3 timeouts on the board. We know that's not right.
Not right on either side.
But wouldn't it be nice if we could create another turnover? We capitalized on the other turnover. We came away with 3 points. Would have loved to have had 7. But it would be nice to snatch 6 out of their hands right now, guys.
Tight splits for Shaw this time. Quickly hand off to their tailback, who squeezes through, gets about 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8.
Jordan Adams and Tay Moss comes off the bottom of that pile. Nazir Easter decided he wanted to put a hat in on it and help out a little bit.
They'll break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm sorry, Devontae Reed. I keep wanting to call him Moss. Devontae Reed from his linebacker position.
Tigers with a linebacker stunt at just the right time.
Hey, Devontae Reed in on that tackle where he hit him hard. He had a stunt going on and hit him really just behind the line of scrimmage. They'll back that marker up from would have been maybe a yard gain. Well, it's going to be a yard loss. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Raiders.
That's actually a good spot for them, Greg, because I didn't think he got across the 35.
And of course, they're taking their time. 44 seconds, 40 seconds left in the halftime. I don't know how many timeouts the Tigers have got, but, man, you sure would like to get this ball back one time. Just one time. Sling it.
It's definitely within his range. Lots of whistles there and a timeout.
Well, the Tigers took a timeout, but, man, a lot of seconds ran off that clock before he decided to do that.
Yep, down to 29 seconds. Let's go and take 30 back to the station. It's 10-0 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers on Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. This is Kenny Sand from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football once again. We play, work, worship, and retire. In our 28th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks live here from Callaway Stadium as the Tigers have a 10-0 lead over the Shaw Raiders. Shaw looking to get at least one more play in. Tigers hoping to get a chance to get the ball. Called a timeout. Shaw will put 3 receivers back to this near side. Twins to the far side. Tigers coming after the quarterback. He pops to the outside, rolls right, looking, and he'll finally run out of bounds over there at about the 30. They'll stop the clock.
We appreciate him running out of bounds like that. I mean, I don't know that I would have just slung it down the field.
Actually, if you think about it, his one completion tonight was a play very similar to that one.
He just didn't have a trailer running down. It's 4th down, so the assumption is they're going to punt, but my word, they may not. I was going to go down and see if I could a punt, but yep, there comes the punter. His tape's coming off his arms. Now this is when we need so we're going to call a timeout. That may be our final timeout. So we're going to set up either punt block or some kind of defensive strategy here.
We're going to keep it here, Greg, because we're in the closing seconds of this first half of play.
A couple of things, Jack. We did win the toss and deferred to the second half.
We'll get the ball back.
We'll get the ball back. What a nice thing it would be if we could somehow create a turnover here. Now, you got to figure, we're out of timeouts, so if we can create a block situation, maybe a high snap, maybe intimidate the long snapper where he scoots it across round, just any kind of thing we can happen like this. But better yet, you got to figure if we do not have a return, there's going to be about 6 to 8 seconds run off the clock. So we should get the ball back with maybe about 14 seconds, maybe 15 seconds left. And that would be enough for 3 plays. It depends on how you run your plays at an average of 6 seconds of play and then how you use your sidelines. So at the worst case scenario, the Tigers stand to get the ball back somewhere in the neighborhood the 30, 35-yard line. Best case scenario, we'll block it and run it in for the end zone.
Well, let's see what happens. Tigers sure do look like they're coming after it. Again, the Shaw kicker about 15 yards back. He'll get up, get the
short
kickoff.
Punt, very short.
His shortest of the night. And he'll take a Shaw bounce across the 50, down to the 45 and down there.
Still excellent field position for the Tigers with 13 seconds left. So, unfortunately, a little bit more time run off than I was hoping. So we got a chance for at least 2 good plays when you figure an average of 6 seconds per play. Be interesting to see what the choices are because do we just keep running the ball hoping for a 50-yard ground game, or do we air it out to the end zone?
Well, it seems like we got at least 2 shots at this, Greg.
Well, you're going to take Ferguson way back as if he's kind of protecting. You got Andrew Townsend coming in kind of late from the sidelines. He's just going to take a knee and let it go, I guess.
We are. We're not going to run anything. Okay. we both missed out on that one. A couple of whiffs.
I may not make it in time. If I'd have known that, I was kind of hoping we'd go for the zone. Let's get down here and see if I can catch Glisson. May not be able to. If I can, great. If I can't, we'll just catch him as we coming out of the after halftime because we got a long halftime with these homecoming festivities, Jack.
That's for sure. A lot of beautiful people making their way on the field.
Oh, thank you. I was already down here, though, Jack.
I was talking about the band.
Oh, okay. I got you.
They're just going to make their way. Let's see if Greg has a chance to catch Coach.
I think he's done headed on down. Leader's done gone down. Was it the Eagle has left the field?
I think it was Elvis has left the building. So, regardless, or irregardless, as they say, the Tigers are ahead, 10-0. Let's go and take a break. Back to the station. Let's do this from some of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we'll tell you how the scoring took place, and we'll also let you hear some of the festivities as we get ready for Homecoming 2020 on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
At ML Aubrey and Roanoke, we've added more fun stuff like BrewMate can coolers, key rings, refrigerator magnets, fancy church keys. And if you don't know what a church key is, come to ML Aubrey and we'll show you. We have a huge assortment of Lodge cast iron cookware, old-fashioned meat grinders, meat saws, beer can chicken cookers, can crushers, apple peelers, and stock pots.
At ML Aubrey, we are not China-free, but we buy American-made, even Alabama-made, every chance we get, And American made is usually better quality. Come see us at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Warming, Greg Hicks. We're live here at Callaway Stadium. Let me take a moment to let you know about how we got to the point of 10-0. Shaw got the ball first after the Tigers won the toss and deferred to the second half. They took the ball, actually a pretty decent drive, drove down to the 30-yard line, but turned it over on downs. The Tigers got it from there. They drove down the field. Actually, a very impressive drive. Looked like they were going to do some big things with that drive, a hurry-up offense going down. But they actually turned it over on downs as well with 5:06 left to go in the first quarter. Hearing that number, only 2 drives by the two teams, you can tell a lot of running the ball, very little passing between the two teams. Shaw got the ball next there at about 5:06. They started from the 21 of the Tigers. They ended up having to punt, but they punted back to the 31. The Tigers got the ball, and then they began a scoring drive, ending with A.J. Tucker running in 6 yards for the touchdown. It was 7-0 with 6:30 left to go in the second quarter play. Shaw took the ball around the right side, and they fumbled the ball. The Tigers got the ball at 29. They had another nice little drive, drove the ball all the way down inside the 5, a couple of miscues, and they ended up kicking a field goal by Cody Bray. That's still okay. That put us up ahead 10-0. Shaw got the ball late in the quarter. They had a pretty decent drive, but they ended up having to punt the ball away. Tigers called a couple of timeouts. We thought they were going to get another run or two, but instead they chose to take a knee and just go in, leading at halftime 10-0. That's your scoring update. We're going to take in the break. We come back. I've got a special guest up here in the booth as we're talking homecoming and Troup High School Tigers on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue in LaGrange has been locally owned since 1945, and they have daily lunch specials for only $7.29, and that includes your drink and dessert. Tuesday night from 5 to close is all-you-can-eat ribs, and Thursday's all-you-can-eat catfish, and with their Brundrick stew is famous throughout the region. They proudly serve only U.S. farm-raised catfish, so dine in or use a convenient drive-through Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So come join the crowd at Rogers Barbecue.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi friends, TOWD here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Foreman, Greg Hicks. We're live here from Callaway Stadium, and I'm joined in the booth by Stuart Smith of the Troup County Sheriff's Department. What is give me your title? I was going to call you Sports Information Director,
You're
but
right,
it's similar, but not that.
Yeah, I'm the Public Information Officer in the Troup County Sheriff's Office.
Of course, we've known each other for years, but one of my favorite parts of your duties, I read on your Facebook page that you got to get back to, is getting into schools and talking to young people.
Yes. One of the jobs I love doing I do wear a lot of hats at the sheriff's office, but one of the favorite things I enjoy doing is going into the schools and working with our third graders in the junior deputy program. And unfortunately, this whole coronavirus, COVID-19, it kind of shut the program down last March. And we kind of had a delayed start getting into it, but I've got several schools on board that are saying, yes, we want you to do it, and we're going to do it safely. And I was in my first school today. I was in school with Rosemont, and we split the kids up in 2 different groups, and it went very well. Of course, we were masked up, and, you know me, I like to walk around and talk with the kids and socialize with them, but I felt kind of like a pastor stuck behind a podium. I really couldn't move a whole lot, but we got through it, and I've got a few more schools on board, so just looking forward to that, because the kids, they need that interaction with us, with the sheriff's office, with the police officers, and we're determined with working with the schools to not let this pandemic keep us from doing the things that we need to do and doing it safely.
There's one of the things I love about seeing us all together on a Friday night.
Yes.
While it is a pandemic, there are things that are going on. There's just a sense of community, a sense of normalcy that comes out of a Friday night at Callaway Stadium.
Right, and like I shared with you, the coronavirus went through my family as well, and fortunately we had minor symptoms, but we came out on top, and we know the fear of the pandemic is true too, and so just us being in the schools and reassuring these kids, it kind of gives them a sense of reassurance as well that, yes, we can get on top of this thing, just do the safe things that we need to do.
Well, I think when Marine One landed at your house and picked up y'all and took you to Walter Reed to get your extra treatment.
That's right. But like I said, it affects so many people differently, and but like you said, just being out here on a Friday night and just to me, walking in that school today was a breath of fresh air.
Sure.
And me being able to interact with those kids, and so it's it helped me. Just knowing, okay, we are going to get through this.
Well, it's interesting that you say it that way. I'm of course, in the schools as well, and so impressed, by the way, that our custodial staffs in the Troup County school system has done a good job of taking care of our schools.
Yes.
When there are issues, they shut down halls. They clean. The cleaning that these folks have done has been amazing.
Right.
And I think their schools are, of course, have always been very clean and very nice looking, but they may be at the best shape they've been in years.
Yeah, and that was one thing with us with this school year starting back. One thing that we've done at the sheriff's office under Sheriff Woodruff's leadership is develop great positive relationships with the school system. And we were scared during this shutdown. Our deputies do walkthroughs through all the schools every day, and we were scared that we may not be able to do that. But we immediately met with the schools, and they were like, "No, we want you here. Mask up, check that temp, walk these hallways."
Right.
And so a lot of the programs that we created under Sheriff Woodruff, we wanted to keep going, and the schools have worked with us on that, and we're gracious and thankful for that.
Well, of course, we continue to appreciate all the deputies. And there's so many things that y'all do, guys. I don't know that people even have a clue as to the many things that from the work that you do at the courthouse.
Right.
I know if you go through, if you've had to vote, you've gone by some of our deputies that are there. They're checking you, they're your temperature. They're making sure the courts are working well. Everybody's safe there in the court systems. Of course, just on the roads, taking care of. If we have calls out in the community, out in the county, you're there for that. There's just so many different things that a sheriff's department has to do.
Yeah, there's so many moving pieces under the state. The what the state says the sheriff is responsible for. It's for the security of the courts and the jail.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we have a full service sheriff's office with patrol, answer the 911 calls, and we do so much in the community. But yes, security of the courthouse, security of the jail, and now, like you mentioned with early voting, there are so many more people in that government center. And also we're doing the temperature checks and monitoring those, and so there's so many moving parts and pieces. We've got 160, 170 employees strong, and it's each of those that keep the ball rolling on it.
Well, I know that I probably know of your 160. I'm probably friends with about 50 to 60 of them.
Sure. Yeah.
Many of them went to high school with me, and we've known each other in the community.
Right.
Just appreciate all the hard work that they do. We're going to take we're not going to take a quick break. We'll come back. Lots more here from Callaway Stadium. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
State Farm, this is Bill.
It finally got me, Bill.
What's that, Rick?
The Clark Street crater, the mother of all potholes.
Oh.
Year after rim-wrecking year, it's tormented the people of this town. It got me good.
But State Farm's got you too.
You hear that? You ain't nothing.
You trash talking a pothole?
Yes, I am.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr. on the square in downtown LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Christmas open house is at ML Aubrey in Roanoke on November 7th.
So what?
What do you mean, so what? I've been working hard to organize all our cool Christmas stuff. At ML Aubrey on Main Street in downtown Roanoke, we specialize in unique Christmas ornaments, hand-tuned Wind River wind chimes, seasonal flags, and mailbox covers to complement our electric snow globes.
Electric snow globes? They are pretty. You have to see them to believe them.
Come see them and all our neat Christmas stuff at our Christmas open house at ML Aubrey on Saturday, November 7th.
That's at ML Aubrey, Main Street. Beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Bowman, Greg Hicks, live here for Callaway Stadium. I've still got Stewart up here with this Troup County Sheriff's Department. You know, Stewart, you have the elections coming up, and it's exciting for so many different folks being involved. Still got a lot of races. Of course, the sheriff's race, Ricky Ward running against Sheriff Woodruff. You've got a lot of our county commissioners that are still up for election. I'm not going to go through all those. I don't have them all in front of me, and I'll miss somebody.
Right.
And we're not pulling sides or anything, but I'm just so glad to see. You mentioned the numbers. So glad to see how many people are already turning out for this election.
Yeah, it's I don't have the numbers yet, but I know Monday and Tuesday of each week has been fairly busy, and I went Wednesday, and I was in and out in about 10 minutes or so. But, you know, any election is important, and we can't stress that. And, of course, you know, if you've never voted before, you need to go vote.
Yeah.
Whatever your party is, you need to walk in there. You know, you're choosing not just your future, but your child's future. There's also amendments on the ballot, too, that affect so many things. So
of course,
it's very important to take part in the process.
Yeah, the senior piece is very important on there. There's a lot of things that, take them in to read. Those are definitely things that are important. Let's see, Greg, you're down there. You got a special guest nearby you, too, don't you? You got Greg Hicks. Is he still out there?
Hey, there you go.
There you are, man.
Well, she doesn't know it, but I'm trying to set her up to get her to get on the radio with us and let's talk about Troup volleyball being in the Sweet 16. I would say I've got Coach Anna Mormon, but I'd say her husband might correct me.
Anna Andrews is what you want to say.
I thought he was. So, Coach Andrews, you're excited about tomorrow?
Absolutely, I am.
First time in Sweet 16?
This is the third time for Troup, but my first time as head coach.
Nothing like setting a precedent. Let's just get on to the Final Four. What do you think?
I hope we can. I think we've got a shot.
You know, she and I were talking earlier, you know, we're going to get down and you're going to be playing the Columbus Blue Devils. And, you know, Columbus has always had a good team. But what you asked for, you students that are listening, you guys make a trek down to Columbus High School tomorrow at 11 o'clock, right?
11 a.m.
We need all the Tiger support we can get. Let's cheer these Lady Tiger volleyball team on to see if we can get by the Final Four. Coach Andrews, we certainly appreciate all that you've done, and you've done a good job. Any key players we need to look for tomorrow?
So our starting setter is Victoria Finley. She's a senior. This is her first year as a setter, and she's been doing an amazing job. We have our outside hitter, Landon Sheets, who's on our homecoming court. Hopefully she might pull out a win for homecoming queen tonight. And then our middle blocker is Amaria Brown, and she's got a good hit, and we're hoping she can help us out on that front line on the net.
You know, all those positions, when I played volleyball recreational, you know, I just knew I like to jump up and spike the ball. Is there such a thing as a spiker?
That's our outside hitters. That's what they do.
So you need to be really tall or a good jumper, right?
Both.
Both. All right. Well, good luck tomorrow with the Troup High Lady Tigers volleyball in the Sweet 16 tournament down at Columbus High School.
Thank you, Greg. Just a quick aside, I guess it needs to be politically correct. that is my daughter, Anna Mormon Andrews, who's the head coach, and very, very proud of the job that she's done in that role. Just like we're proud of, again, all the folks that are running. Our congratulations just before the election even hits to all those that have stepped up to run in our community. We appreciate that and the service they're showing. And I appreciate, of course, our Sheriff's Department. And Stuart, I appreciate you taking some time to come over and hang out with me at halftime.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
All right, buddy. We're going to step away, let you listen to more commercials, and when we come back, we'll have Homecoming Queen for you live here from Callaway Stadium as the Tigers are leading 10-0 over the Shaw Raiders on Eagle Sports.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram. A Southern tradition since 1945, that's Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House. You can find them at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So when you're ready for lunch, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., come to Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for meat, 2 vegetables, and a bread, dessert, and drink for only $7.29. That's a big lunch for a small price. So when you're ready for a delicious barbecue and only U.S. farm-raised catfish, make your way to 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange for Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for a great meal.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100 plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're going to turn things over just a moment to the PA announcer, Chance Giddens, who is right now announcing all of the homecoming court. There's some gorgeous people down there, both the fathers and their daughters, all out there right around the hash marks, moving down towards the front. We got our last couple making their way down, and then we'll have the announcements. So we'll let Chance do that for you. Again, the Tigers leading by a score of 10-0, and in a moment we'll have the winner of home, which is so important. I know a lot of you are listening for it. We'll make sure to get that information to you.
Our final Senior King representative is Colton Webb. Colton couldn't be with us this evening, but he is a member of the THS varsity baseball team and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
All right, so he's announcing the last King candidate, and then we'll get to the winners. I'm sure he'll give us a lot of drama as we get ready for that.
And now the moment.
Here we go. Let's turn it over to sports our announcer, Chance Giddens.
By crowning our homecoming king. Your 2020 Troup High School homecoming king is Daniel Oropesa.
Daniel Oropesa as the homecoming king tonight. So congratulations to him. His mom Miriam down there on the field with him. Great folks, good friends of ours. And he is now officially adorned with his crown and sash. And now we're ready for the young ladies.
Our second runner-up for homecoming queen is Landon Sheets.
Landon Sheets, second runner-up. You can feel the tension as these young ladies are ready for this next 2 announcements, the runner-up and then the homecoming queen. So sashes and flowers being handed around. course, I'm sure Greg right now is asking himself, why don't the guys get flowers?
I don't think so.
First runner-up for homecoming queen is Azia Merriweather.
Well, they sure are sparkly, father and daughter.
I tell you what, that is one of the most gorgeous outfits out here tonight.
It reminds me of Porter Wagner. That's a long time ago.
Ladies and gentlemen,
kind of a Florida State look, too.
Our 2020 homecoming queen.
Here we go.
How about a good round of applause for all of these outstanding young people on the field tonight? Each and every one represents Troup High with dignity and class.
Got great folks out there listening. I made a mistake. I'll correct that just a second. We'll give you the homecoming queen.
Queen is Annabelle Maggart.
Annabelle Maggart, the winner this year of homecoming queen. But one of my good friends reminding me, I have my Orpezas mixed up. Daniel Orpeza's mom is actually Sandy Orpeza. Ugo and Sandy Orpeza. That's his mom. Miriam is his aunt. I completely got that wrong. I had just Miriam on my mind. But Sandy Orpeza is the mom. Congratulations to them.
I thought it was Linda on my mind.
Well, actually, it's Georgia. Let me get out of this.
Could be.
Let me get out of this right now. 10-0 is our score. We're about ready for the second half. You listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. Brian Bonner from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the teams, coaches, band, and cheerleaders, and of course, the family and friends. We are proud to be your Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer for the East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith, Chevy, Buick, GMC. Get ready to smile.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. And the officials are ready to go after halftime. Shaw will kick the ball off, and the Tigers will bring it up across the 20 to the 23-yard line. That's where they'll have it, 1st and 10.
We was wondering if maybe there was going to be a face mask call on Anthony Ferguson. The ball was unintentionally squib kicked down the middle of the field, and it just one of those tough things to handle, but he did a good job with that.
So they whistle the play in, and here come the Tigers. Put a man in motion from the far side. And Todd's going to call it right up the middle, across the 30, 35, still on his feet, and finally brought down to about the 36, 37-yard line. Nice little run on 1st down.
Nice job following his blockers, P.J. Jones, Royce White, and Demetrius Hurd had pulled across from the right side, tackle all the way over and help lead that trail 10 yards and a 1st down for the Tigers.
If you're just joining us, we're in the third quarter of play. Tigers leading 10-0. 11:33 left to go in the third quarter of play. Todd will take it, and he'll actually a little bit of problem with the snap. Pick it up, run to the outside, try to get something out of this. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be about all.
Bad little snap. I know that I don't think that Will Cooley is in there now. I believe looks like we might. I can't see the center's number from here.
And I can't either.
53 for the Tigers.
Tell them with the next set of jerseys, want the numbers on the shoulders, too. There's the snap. Ferguson makes one guy miss. Still on his feet. Another guy miss. he'll get back up to about the 35-yard line. Again, back to the line of scrimmage as they stretch us out on that play.
I was just going to say that the Raiders did a good job at stretching the Tigers out. Actually had Ferguson down further in the backfield than they are. As it turned out, we only lost a couple of yards, but 3rd and 12 for the Tigers.
So here they come. There's the snap to pass. Todd tosses it out there. Turns back and a catch. Catch at the 39-yard line.
Marcurius Kelly on a nice catch, turns around. I was actually looking, had a forearm to the face of Teo Todd as he let the ball go, but no call, and that kind of interfered with his pass, so Kelly had to turn around and come back for that football.
Yeah, hit his arm, I think, as he threw it. Todd will call his own number, follow his blockers, up the field, getting more great yardage to the 35-yard line.
You know, we were talking about the Shaw runners early in the first half, how kind of patient they were, just kind of tiptoeing their way through. You know, Teo Todd is following those big blockers, and, of course, the band's still playing now as Coach Schweitzer is letting him know, and he's looking at the referee saying, hey, the Tigers are on the move, looking for a call from the band.
Todd will call his own number again. He'll get to the 30, down to the 28-yard line. And Coach Schweitzer again trying to catch the attention of the referee. The band's finally stopped.
The band director for Shaw must have come over from Alabama this year because, you know, in Alabama high school, you're allowed to play anytime you want.
That's true. Anthony Ferguson takes the handoff. He's hit and bounces off a guy, gets to the 20, down to the 18-yard line. He was hit. The guy thought Anthony would go down, and nothing doing on that one.
You know, give kudos to the defender there. He really stuck Ferguson, but Ferguson, like you said, bounced off, twisted, and kept it going outside and maintained an effort to get a first down.
Tigers with a nice drive going here. Teo will take it, hand the ball off. This time it's going to be big 32, Devontae Moss. He'll get about 5 yards up the field, 2nd and 5. Just churning our way with yards down the field. Tigers right up the line of scrimmage, waiting for the ball to be spotted, and they'll get after it. Todd takes it, hands the ball off to Moss again. Moss, following his blockers, finds a little seam in there and should get enough for the first down.
You got P.J. Jones now filling in at center for Will Cooley, doing a nice job. But at that time, you had Braxton Truitt on a pull, and what a hole he opened up for Moss to run right up, or actually Tucker. As Tucker now is your tailback.
Teo calls for it. Hands the ball up to A.J. A.J. punishing yards inside the 5-yard line, down to about the 3.
They're going to spot him on the 3-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 3. He'll pick up about 4 yards, maybe 5 on that play.
Teo will call his own number. Fights his way. He'll get down to the 2, maybe the 1.
I think, Jack, they're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 1. Just kind of weaving his way through. You're just hoping he'd find a hole he could slide into the end zone, but maybe this time, guys, as your Tigers are 10-0 already, hoping to tack on 6 more.
A.J. stands in there with him. Low snap. Teo going to pick it up. Fight his way, weaving it again back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 4th down and goal now.
You know, this is where you get a little frustrated. You know, you got, and I just mentioned P.J. Jones. P.J. is not your normal center. Will Cooley is, but we had another low snap. Teo Todd's asked him to kind of settle down, and let's see if we can make it happen. Here we go.
Around the right side go the Tigers, and finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Good job by Teo Todd as he followed his block and actually tripped at about 3-yard line. Was able to snatch his foot out of that grasp and dive into the end zone, cross the line with 7:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tigers go up 16-0, waiting on Cody Bray's PAT.
Let's see how that goes as he stands in there. Snap, hold. No, excuse me, a little trouble there. Now we get ready for the snap and hold. Everybody is set on the line of scrimmage. Snap, hold, kick is up.
Let's see, we had I want to say a new center in.
Yeah, there was a problem with the snap.
And it just rolled back there to Tyson Duncan. He tried his best to get it up, but the defensive end for the Raiders had just made his way in, just kind of stood there and just reached his hand out and blocked it.
Yep. So, but the Tigers do get 6 on that drive. So 16-0 is your score with 7:10 left to go in the third quarter play. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
At ML Aubrey and Roanoke, our Carhartt clothing selection is second to none within the sound of my voice. Carhartt hoodies, jackets, coats, even overalls and coveralls are ready to go now at ML Aubrey's. Patrice has even added more ladies' hoodies, sweatshirts, and lightweight jackets to go with our Auburn and Alabama apparel.
We have a great selection of Rocky, Georgia, Muck, and Dan Post boots at ML Aubrey. We've also started selling Roma boots. They are waterproof, inexpensive, and every pair purchased buys a pair for a child in need.
That's at ML Aubrey's. We're on Main Street in beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Tigers with another kickoff. The fair catch called for at the 32-yard line. That's where Shaw will have it first and 10. And Greg, that was a drive full of just running the ball. I don't know if the Tigers passed it more than once. A nice drive starting around the 30. About 70-yard drive going into the end zone, capping off with Teo Todd into the end zone. So 7:10 left to go. Here come the Shaw Raiders. Their first time with the ball in this second half of play. Single back to the backfield. Man in motion coming from the near side. He'll take the handoff. Tigers going to get him and throw him down in the backfield. That's Zy Varner once again.
Number 10, Cameron Hudson on the carry.
Good job. That'll be a loss of about 8 on the play. Birdsong also back there. Quay Birdsong.
A loss of 6. It's second down and 16.
So the Tigers
he did a good job that time. I'm sorry, I'm here talking to Kathy Kirby, your news lady for Eagle 102.3. And she said, hello, Jack.
Tell her I got some news for her. We're doing a broadcast. Don't talk to you while you're doing it.
Actually, I was talking to her.
Oh, I guess that. Handoff into the line. They'll pop to the outside. And we'll actually almost bring him down. Good job of that down by Jace Godwin to track him down after he gets back up the field near the 40. But he's got to get across the 40 down to about the 44 for a first down.
Sophomore Quay Moss in on the tackle. But I tell you what, he's kind of arguing a good case in that he got a stiff arm, but man, the guy just kind of snatched his face mask around, too, as he's trying to get around Moss. Be third down in a long 5, maybe 5.5, Jack. Really need to stop him this time. Would like to get the ball back and put some more points on the board.
Quarterback's going to hand it off to that tailback once again. He'll get up near the first down yardage. He'll get first down yardage on that one. They'll move the chains.
Nice little trap coming in. The Tigers had a stunt and was totally out of position. Jacob Bailey from his linebacker position had to make that tackle. We had a lot of guys just stunning that time, and they hit the hole just where nobody was.
Well, from a running situation, that's kind of what you want to do. Shaw's quarterback will take the snap. He's back to pass, throws it. A little slant route, caught. And luckily we catch him because there's nobody behind. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle back there.
Cullum Irvin, nice job. But, hey, you're right. That was a quick snap, hot slant by the Shaw Raiders. Caught it in stride, and if it hadn't been for Cullum Irvin, would have been shouting touchdown for, well, we wouldn't have been shouting, but would have been saying touchdown Raiders.
Luckily we're not, but it's just a first down at the 35-yard line. Man in motion from the far side gets the ball. He tracks across the middle of the field, 25-20, and is finally brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice executable plays. He pops up pointing first down as if he's never gotten one before. I always find it interesting. A team that's only scored 14 points in 3 games can get excited and point down the field. Look, I got a first down. Maybe I shouldn't be that critical.
Jack, you're beginning to sound like me. You need to be careful.
We spend a lot of time with each other. And a timeout is called. He's called out by
Tigers.
The Tigers, they'll take a we'll take one as well. Just 30 seconds back to the station. Listen to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Here we go. As Shaw drives the ball down the field, they get another first down. After the timeout, they make their way back to the line of scrimmage. We're down to 4:39 in the third quarter of play. Tigers leading 16-0. Shaw trying to get on the board. Put a man in motion. And they'll fake it to him. Now they'll throw it down the field. Ball goes up. Shaw goes up for it. And he's going to come down with it. That'll be a touchdown for Shaw.
Sir Morgan will be called for pass interference as he turned around just in time. But that the Raider kid was so much taller. So that'll go as a touchdown for Shaw. At 4:32 left in the third quarter. Troup Tigers 16, Shaw Raiders 6.
Yeah, I would guess that they would decline that penalty.
Yeah, I think they've already sent a note home. And it looked like they'll be going for a 2-point conversion instead of a PAT. Sorry.
Looks like they're struggling to get the right team on the field.
What they call this a polecat.
So they'll swing the gate over to the far side.
And they just as well may run it up the middle or...
We'll see, and they do. And they will not get the 2-point conversion. Oh, wow. Don't throw the flag on that. It's the end of the play. As the Shaw quarterback, who's took the ball, had got a belly-to-back suplex, but it was in motion as they were.
It'll go down, unfortunately, as a personal foul for Jordan Adams as he looked like a wrestler. Hopefully he'll go out for wrestling if he's got those kind of moves.
It was a perfectly executed belly-to-back suplex. But he was in motion. He had him in the air as the play was whistled dead. And he had to finish the motion. He couldn't stop necessarily. He would have fallen on top of him.
I'm not so sure. Now they got flags coming from the other side. So who knows? They could have been cussing. They may have just ejected Jordan Adams. I'm not sure. I saw the side judge throw her thumb up in the air like boom. But let's see what happens on the other side.
Maybe she was just saying everything's okay.
I'm not so sure. I can't read lips because they got the mask on. I couldn't read lips anyway.
So the officials are at the center of the field trying to negotiate and figure this out.
But the referee did throw his thumb back like, are you sure you want him ejected? Like he threw a thumb and he wasn't hitching for a ride either. So you see him now, he's throwing his thumb back like, you sure? Yep. All right. We need to throw the other one out. So that's what he's coming over here. The back judge is coming over here telling Coach Glisson that 24's got to go.
Here's the official call. Personal foul. Trying to determine who it was against. Once again, personal foul against the Tigers.
He's ejected.
Sideline warning against Shaw.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
With an ejection.
Okay. So Jordan Adams will get ejected from the game. They'll have a unsportsmanlike conduct coming from the Shaw sideline. And Glisson's asking the Whitecap to he realizes he doesn't have his flag. He's got to come back to the 15 to get his flag, and he's going to proceed over and talk to Coach Glisson, kind of give him an explanation.
Be interesting to. Can you hand your microphone to them so we can hear it real good?
You think I should do that?
Just walk over there and see what they say.
Yeah, they might eject me. 4:32 left to go in the third quarter of play. Your Troup Tigers 16, Shaw Raiders 6. A little bit of controversy on the little polecat, if you will. formation by the Shaw Raiders, where you basically got a quarterback and a center and maybe one guard, and you got all kind of options. But he decided to do a little quarterback sneak, and Jordan Adams grabbed him, picked him up, and slammed him down as a WWE wrestling move, and that didn't set too well with the Shaw Raider fans. It did, however, set really good with the Troup fans as they had the big woo as you hit the turf. Then the players started jabber-jacketing one another, and the hats had to come out and separate. The strike guys had to come out and separate them, and as a result, Adams is going to take a seat for the rest of the night, and Shaw will be penalized for a unsportsmanlike conduct. .432 left in the third quarter. Your Tigers up 16-6.
Coach Lewis is giving directions to all officials.
I bet you that they'll be listening for the band playing this time. They're going to try to get any kind of penalty against the Raiders they can, because, the Raiders really have been playing all night while the Tigers have been on offense. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe we can get all they'll probably wind up doing is giving them a warning first, but who knows, maybe we can get a 15 yards inappropriate band play or something. Is there such a penalty? We'll come up with one tonight.
Inappropriate band play. Yeah, that's in the Georgia High School rules book, I think.
Well, that was actually, it had a double meaning there.
I'm going to leave it alone. All right, let's reset. 4:32 left to go in the third quarter of play. Tigers up right now 16-6. As Shaw has a nice little drive there. They'll kick off to the Tigers. Let's see where this ball goes. It'll go back and be taken to about the 20-yard line. And they'll bring us down quickly as it's Cy Varner that gets it there. And a nice job of coverage by Shaw.
It's just like a pitching wedge, man. It hit on about the 21-yard line and stuck. Zy Varner was able to pick it up before Anthony Ferguson could, and decided to turn back toward the center of the field, going to go up between the hash marks, and got tripped up by the Shaw. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line.
Tigers twins out to this near side. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback, Teo Todd. Ball's on the ground, and Tigers get on it.
Once again, you've had a change, and of course you got the Shaw fans standing up, but you had a change in the center position where we had P.J. Jones, and now we've got number 73, which
Bryson
Williams, junior center, and his first snap kind of hit himself in the rear. Luckily for the Tigers, we were able to retain possession.
Good snap this time. Teo throws the ball quickly and is caught at about the 35-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Nice job by Neville Dean. He kind of messed up for that missed TD reception earlier. But nice throw by Teo Todd, about an 18-yard slant inside the hash marks in the center of the field. Tigers move the chains.
That's what they need to do, and run some clock. Teo takes it. He's going to call his own number. Follows his blocking, cuts back, and is going to be brought down after a gain of only 1, 2nd and 9.
Well, he run north and south. He was running south toward the Milliken plant or toward the scoreboard. Decided to take a hard right and got tackled after about a 1-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 for your Troup Tigers.
Once again, single back there with Teo Todd, and the handoff is Moss, and Moss will be upended before we get to the 40-yard line.
He'll pick up about 4 yards on that carry. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Clock continues to run. Your Tigers up 16-6. Was hoping for a little bit more cushion than this, Jack, but maybe we can maintain a drive and come out of this with a touchdown.
Be nice to see. And approach some illegal motion on us.
So you're going to have a little bit of untiming there because Braxton Truitt was set to go, and Bryson the Williams, the new center, was kind of, you could see him starting to fall back just a little bit. He was anticipating the call, and he himself was really out of the rhythm as well. Actually, I say that. We moved P.J. Jones back over to center.
We'll see what happens here. There's the snap. Down the field goes the pass. And it's going to be broken up, intended for Mercurius Kelly.
And we've got the cornerback for Shaw, who has given himself a number 1 rating.
Kelly injured on the play. He's taking his time getting back up.
Kind of hard to know if he's got a cramp. Yeah, he's grabbing his toe, pulling it back, his left toe. So it looks like he may have a calf cramp or a hamstring cramp.
Let's take 30 seconds back to the station while they check on him. Tigers leading right now 16-6 late in the third quarter of play on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Dennis Montgomery, and I recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County, God has blessed me with 30-plus years of pharmacy experience. I look forward to taking care of you and your family with all of your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Plus, remember we have great ice cream and shakes at the soda shop here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
16-6 is your score. The Troup High School Tigers leading this one right now late in the third quarter of play. Tigers going to have to punt the ball away. There's the snap. Step up and get the kick off. Pretty good kick. It's going to be muffed by the up back. It looks like the Tigers are going to get it. If they do, the Tigers recover.
And it's recovered by the Tigers.
So a little bit of aggressive play on the part of Shaw, and it's going to be the Tigers that will be the beneficiary.
You know, that's exactly the kind of turnover we need to keep this drive alive, if you will. You know, he would have been well served if he'd just backed out of the way.
Yeah,
but he tried to come up in the gang of Tigers and muff the punt, and the Tigers sitting there all over it.
So Taylor will take it back to pass. Got some pressure. Rolls to his right. Still chasing him. He'll go out of bounds right at the chains.
It's a good job by Todd. He was being chased out of the pocket by several flat-footed Shaw guys, but Todd was able to make it to the sideline quicker.
You know, Greg, we talk about the maturation of the young man. That's the play, the first or second game, he would have thrown into double coverage or something like that. Instead, he's gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard behind it, and keeps the drive alive. We'll take it, make the handoff. Going to try to get to the outside. Ferguson, the ball carrier. He'll get to the 40. Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6.
You had Andrew Townsend and Buddy Wortham wide out here on the left, and they did a good job at stalk blocking. But Wortham gets up. He's kind of limping as if you can see him kind of trying to straighten that right leg out. And they call him to the sidelines. His official timeout is we've got a Shaw player down, so that actually helped Wortham in his little injury as well.
He's going to be able to get back under his own power and walk off. But both teams have walked off the field.
Actually, number 8 for Shaw decided to
sit back down. Well, they'll sit down. We'll actually sit down and listen to some of our sponsors. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue in LaGrange has been locally owned since 1945, and they have daily lunch specials for only $7.29, and that includes your drink and dessert. Tuesday night from 5 to close is all-you-can-eat ribs, and Thursday's all-you-can-eat catfish, and with their Brundrick stew is famous throughout the region. They proudly serve only U.S. farm-raised catfish, so dine in or use a convenient drive-through Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So come join the crowd at Rogers Barbecue.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back as the Tigers trying to keep this drive going right now. We're late in the third quarter, third down for the Tigers. They need about 6 for a first down. Teo tosses it to his running back who gets hit right about the 35 and looks like he's going to be short. It's Ferguson, the ball carrier.
So you ask yourself, are we in pooch punch territory? 4th down and 3? Or do we go for it? Ball's resting on about the 35-yard line.
Greg, I'd go for it myself at this point in the ball game. Our defense has done a pretty good job of holding them from this vantage point in the field. Of course, now Shaw did have a nice drive just a moment ago. We're going for it, looks like. Todd calls for it. Quick handoff. Fighting our way upfield. Fighting steal. They drive us back, but forward progress got us right up to the yard marker, but not enough.
So standing in the rears, they gave the ball to Navate Moss. Came off left center up beside the guard. That's the second time we've gone for it on fourth down, and the Raiders were able to hold us. So the offensive line really got it. In situations like this, you got to just decide that I'm the man. I'm going to be the man to help us get this first down. And you just got to come off the – it's the old veer mentality. You just got to blow your man off the line. And sometimes, at least twice tonight, that didn't happen from the Tigers' offensive line.
Lots of whistles all over the field. And none of them seem to indicate anything. Finally, somebody's taking a timeout. Looks like it's Shaw. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Tigers leading 16-6. Minute 04 left to go in the third quarter play. This is Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Okay, so Shaw with the ball now. 16-6 is the score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Looks like we're ready to go now. Official steps off the ball, and here we go. Shaw taking a long time, and finally they'll call it. Hand the ball off to their tailback, who pops to the outside, but is driven back inside. Greg, you mentioned earlier about the unsung heroes. Chase Godwin was that on that play as he turned that back inside for help.
Yeah, you're right. And then on the backside over here, Quay Birdsong's trying to get away from the Shaw wideout, and he's just not having any of it. I was talking to Will Cooley just then. He's kind of giving me an update. It's best that he probably takes a break tonight and just kind of rest that little bit of a leg injury. So we'll have him. You know, you hate to see your starting senior center not be able to center the ball, but it's proved you gotta have that rhythm down.
Well, and we're going to need him later in the season. So a handoff once again. As he hit a nice drive by that young man, enough for a first down.
Just simply handing the ball off, and you've got about 3 or 4 blockers. It's just driving the Tigers off the line of scrimmage. This is a kind of, defensive performance when I saw it Hardaway, which you kind of flip a coin and decide which one's going to show up this time. And, I kind of hoping the Tigers, Xavier Clark, Jace Godwin, Chris Hilton, Quay Birdsong, these guys just stop these Raiders. Somebody needs to step up and be the man as that ends the third quarter of play.
That does. We'll go to the fourth quarter with Tigers leading 16-6. This is Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. I'm Jack Warman. Greg Hicks down the field bringing all the live action to us. As we go into the fourth quarter of play, Tigers leading this one 16-6. Shaw has stiffened up quite a bit. Greg, I mentioned I saw an interview with the coach Pellegrino of Shaw earlier this week. He said he's got a lot of guys back that he's been without, and it's kind of showing up tonight as these Shaw Raiders played very well.
They've certainly played better than I had anticipated. This is a huge drive, huge defensive situation for the Tigers. Start of the fourth quarter.
It's their tailback that gets the call. He'll get 3 up the field, 2nd and 7.
Well, not just that. Here it's 16-6. Let's say Shaw takes it down and scores, goes for 2, and all of a sudden you got a 2-point game, assuming they make it. But there's another flag on the field.
Been a lot of that in the second half.
You know,
we mentioned that we went almost flag free in the first half.
That's right. It was really and of course we got a couple of Shaw guys clapping hands. So again, don't know with the flags way in the backfield. I say in the Tiger backfield at about the 41-yard line. So someone saw something at a distance, and they're asking the Tigers to back up as they as the officials huddle and decide what action to take.
Looking for the indication. It'll go against the Tigers. Personal foul against Troup. And we don't know much more than that. But it does go against the Tigers, so it'll give Shaw the ball inside Tiger territory. Ball resting just short of the 45. 35, excuse me. And once more, the handoff. They pop to the outside. We try to drive him there. He's going to find some running room down the left sideline. Spins around, goes all the way down inside. He could go into the end zone. Yes, he does. Touchdown for Shaw.
Yeah, I just said that if it's too close, I see just kind of walking the sidelines. I see a couple of our key players they're probably not as focused as they should be, whether you're offense or defense. You know, you probably should have your mind on the game. And now Shaw Raiders have scored at the start of the fourth quarter. Hey, it's 16-12. They go for 2-point conversion and convert. It's a 2-point ball game, guys. Way too close for my liking.
They'll swing the gate again. Let's see what they do with the 2-point conversion. Ball rests in the middle of the field. They got a couple of options. Bennett goes in motion. Actually, just goes back to the other side. We'll see what they decide to do. Quarterback going to keep it himself. Now he looks, runs back the other way, throws to the end zone, and it's going to throw out of the back of the end zone. It'll go incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So it's 16-12 here late into this game in the fourth quarter of play. You listen to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back. An important drive now for the Troup High School Tigers as they're about to have the ball kicked off to them. As they lead still, 16-12. So it would be nice to go ahead and get us a touchdown and put this thing into a 2-score ball game.
Anthony Ferguson sits back here.
They're looking for the onside, Greg.
Ferguson will be back here at about the 20-yard line. Got a lot of hands, skill players up top.
It's kicked on down the field. Rolling back towards the end zone. And they'll roll into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. Tigers will have that 1st and 10.
You want to talk about close. That was as close as our score is right now. If you just joined us, Troup Tigers 16, Shaw Raiders 12 as they just scored. But, Jack, on that kickoff, had to go in the end zone to be a dead ball. It literally crawled over to the end zone a ball length. And Shaw's pursuing it like crazy. So, Anthony Ferguson was back there, but hey, it just made it into the end zone. So kind of a scary-ish moment, if you will.
Here we go. The Tigers have the ball at the 20-yard line. Let's see what we can do with it. Todd, the quarterback, will take it a little bit high on the snap, but he keeps it himself. Around the left side, goes to the corner, cuts up field, gets it out of bounds, and looks like it might be a first down.
He certainly made the first down. Yep. We've got to get the chain and remind them that if they see guys coming that way, they need to drop those chains quickly.
Yeah, he did just kind of ease by that thing.
He'll pick up exactly 10. That'll keep the ball moving, possession in the Tigers.
And the clock running.
Well, he did go out of bounds.
That's right, he did go out of bounds. Todd going to hand the ball off this time. into the line of scrimmage. Better job of blocking up front, about 5 yards on that play, up to the 36.
Nice pads popping by A.J. Tucker as he took the football and ran it in about 5 yards, maybe 5.5 yards, and he just waylaid somebody. Nice pads popping. So, hey, we'll take 5-6 yards every time we touch the ball.
And a cloud of dust. Taylor's going to call his own number, short side of the field on the left. Makes one man miss. Goes out of bounds just right at the marker. Let's see where they mark it.
Marcurius Kelly's holding his hands up like he didn't do anything after, of course, he stretched his jersey halfway to the end zone. So that ball will be coming back.
A holding call, yep.
Yeah, it's sitting on the 31-yard line, so it'll move it back to the 26 from the spot of the foul. So luckily, we were about 3 yards into the positive yardage.
On the offense.
All right, so we've got a nosebleed by P.J. Jones as he's got to come off the field. So
into our third center. Bryson Weeks back in.
10-yard penalty.
Again, guys, we're on a drive, but now it's second and about 17, maybe 18, and you got a new center in. We're playing from the shotgun. You know, not a lot of teams go under center anymore. So let's just kind of be careful with the snap.
Good snap. Todd looking to pass, throws the ball. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 11, like he usually is, Neville Dean.
Well, he had a nice little route he ran. It's certainly on the long side of the field. Kind of overthrew him, so he had plenty of zip on it. That'll bring up third down and 20. Actually, about third down and about 18. So big play here for the Tigers.
Back to pass once again. Todd is flushed out of the pocket. He'll run it himself now up the field. And he may pick it up on his own. He's across the 30. But he actually just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be fourth down. And I would guess the Tigers going to punt this away.
Cody Bray will come in, and as we talked about earlier, Isaac Andrews is not playing tonight, so Cody Bray will do the punting duties as he will stand on the 19-yard line. Need a real good punt. Deep. Plenty of hang time for the Tigers. Let's try that.
Does a good job of catching the ball. The kick is up. And it's fielded at about the 45, 44-yard line. And that's where Shaw's going to have the ball. This is going to be a huge.
One might argue that when Cody Bray caught the football, his knee was on the ground.
I'm not going to argue that.
And so
he did kind of have to shortstop, pick it up.
Yeah, well, it was close.
First down Raiders at the
Yeah, huge. I mentioned earlier on the last defensive possession, but this is just as huge for the Tigers. Really can't afford to let the Shaw Raiders score now because, hey, we're struggling a little bit on offense now. I know we've had a couple of centers in and out, but does not bode well for our offensive set right now.
Man in motion from the far side. Quarterback keeps it himself, runs up the middle, gets to the 50, about a 5-yard run that time. Second down and 5.
Looking at Jacob Bailey on the tackle along with Chris Hilton.
Ball rests on the 49-yard line. Tiger defense really needs to stand up here. On a big homecoming night, Tigers hoping for a win against the Shaw Raiders. Shaw Raiders looking to spoil homecoming. Get their second win of the season. Man in motion again from the far side. He won't get it. The problem in the backfield with the handoff, but they're still going to get about 2 or 3 yards off of that as just a little bobbling in the backfield.
A lot of times you have a stunt going on defensive line, and so you're actually in your lanes. And then when you have a kind of a bobble between the quarterback and the tailback, it actually proves to be beneficial when you have a struggle like that in the backfield. So third down and 1, big play here for the Tiger defense.
Pistol set for Shaw. Single back behind the quarterback. They're looking to put a man in motion, but they're going to have to call a timeout They don't like what they saw from the Tigers, so they'll call a timeout. We'll take one as well. Just 30 seconds back to the station. This is Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. TOW here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Woman, Greg Hicks live here from Callaway Stadium as it's Troup leading by just a little bit, 16-12. Shaw trying to get a first down here, 3rd down and 1. As the Tigers are going to jump off sides and give it to them. They actually go under center that time, and the Tigers are drawn off.
Well, tell you what, Glisson's going to argue that there's motion, and so we've got each side coming in. We may have.
She's indicating motion.
Hey, who overrules who? So we're going to go to the white hat and decide. So we've got encroachment and we've got motion. We may just offsetting penalties and replay the down. That'll be good for Jacob Bailey. He's started his 4th game in a row now, and I know he's anxious to make a play, but man, you just got to know that that's what's going to happen. You got to know that the quarterback's going to try a quick cadence to get you to jump off sides. But let's see what the white hat has to say.
Offsides.
Illegal motion.
On offense.
Okay, then.
Just that. So back them up 5. I'll take that.
Hey, we'll take it.
All day long. 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 1.
They roll the clock. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in this football game. Your Tigers holding on to a slim 4-point lead, 16-12. Kind of getting nervous, this guy's.
They go into center where they haven't done that a lot. Turn, hand off, and that forearm, that stiff arm again, as they get the first down inside the 40 to the 35.
Give credit to number 1, their tailback, is that he turned the corner and saw Sir Morgan out there, and Sir broke down. But I tell you what, he just ran over Morgan and kept on running, and you could hear the Shaw sidelines really getting up for that. Again, we talked about not needing this. The Shaw Raiders are on a drive. They're inside the Tiger territory down to the 35-yard line.
Need a big play here. 7:48.
We've had to shift defensive linemen a little bit with Jordan Adams out as you brought Chris Hilton in at nose tackle. Tay Shells is down on the line of scrimmage.
Quick hitter up the middle, and that's where they're gashing us right now.
Yeah, they know Jordan Adams is not there, so got a little misdirection on the outside, cut it back inside. So, hey, they pick up 7 yards. It'll 2nd down and 3.
We spent so much time in their backfield in the first half, Greg, and now they're getting that upward surge on us.
They've got all the momentum, and something's got to happen with the Tigers. Somebody's got to step up and decide to be the man. Right now, they're just kind of all on their heels trying to figure out how to tackle these white jerseys.
They go back under center. Tigers showing stunt. Quick handoff. They pop it to the outside. No, we get him in the backfield. And that's once again Zy Varner making a big tackle in the backfield.
Senior Zy Varner comes up and just crushes the tailback, and the tailback's not getting up. So Varner actually had a nice takedown on him. There'll be an official timeout for an injured Shaw player.
Hopefully he's just shaking up just a little bit. He'll get off the field under his own power, hopefully. Let's go ahead and take another quick 30-second break. Back to the station. Tigers leading 16-12 on Eagle Sports.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back. 16-12 is your score. Tigers on top right now. Shaw, though, threatening. Their big number one, their tailback steps out for at least a play. They'll have trips to the right side, back to the shotgun set. They've been under center the past 3 plays. Quarterback will call for it. He's back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket to the right side. He's going to just tuck and run. He's going to run out of bounds, but he's going to get a first down before he does it.
Good job by the outside as they had the cornerback, Nazar Easter, pushed to all the way down the field. You really didn't have any coverage on the outside. The right tackle had stepped outside and hooked Jace Godwin, so it was all about a first down. So the Shaw Raiders moving it on your Tigers inside the 25-yard line down to the 23-yard line.
They'll put it in wide right, wide left. Tight splits between them. The tailback will get the ball and get down to the 20, maybe down to the 19.
It's really just student body blocking against student body trying to tackle, and they'll pick up another 4.5 yards down inside the 20-yard line. The ball's sitting at about the 19-yard line. So I think Zy Varner's either hurting or trying to get the guys rolling. His left arm, he's shaking it hard, so I think he's okay, but
he's been on the last 3 or 4 plays for sure. Here comes Shaw. Quarterback will take the shotgun snap, looking to pass. Got some pressure, steps up the field. He's hit hard, but he'll pick up another yard up the field, brings up 3rd down.
Good job by some of the Tigers getting up a little bit slower than I had wanted.
At this point in the contest, Greg, everybody's a little tired. It's been a rough night for some of these guys.
T.J. Mitchell on a saving tackle right there, Jack, because the quarterback would have had not just a first down, but he could
have gone to the end zone.
Yeah, he was right up the middle. So good job by T.J. Mitchell. Looks like the Tigers are going to call a timeout.
Yep. They'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 5:11 left to go in this contest. 16-12 is your score. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
A Southern tradition since 1945, that's Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House. You can find them at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So when you're ready for lunch, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., come to Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for meat, 2 vegetables, and a bread, dessert, and drink for only $7.29. That's a big lunch for a small price. So when you're ready for a delicious barbecue and only U.S. farm-raised catfish, make your way to 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange for Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for a great meal.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Right now, Shaw driving the ball. They're inside the 20-yard line. Tigers really got to find a way to put a stop on them.
3rd down and 3. They have got this. They've got to get to the 13-yard line for a first down. Ball is resting on the 16-yard line.
Their big tailback back in there, gone to a pistol set, and he's going to get the call. Pops to the outside. He's hit, but he finds a way to get free and picks up a first down before going out of bounds.
And more. Picks up about 5 yards. All he needed was 3. They're going to spot him out of bounds. The clock will stop with 5:04. Actually, they're going to give him a better spot than I thought. Now they're going to back up. They're going to give him at the 11-yard line. So 5:03. Actually, not out of bounds. 5 o'clock. 5 minutes. We don't need the Raiders to score because we're struggling on offense now. Our backs are definitely against the wall, and they haven't even scored. We need a defensive stand right here. Somebody's got to step up and make a play defensively.
Shaw, their quarterback Weldon, will stand in there. Takes the snap, hands the ball to the tailback. We miss him in the backfield. Hit him before he gets inside, but he gets inside the 5.
Birdsong had him at the line of scrimmage, and now you've got Zy Varner pleading for the guys to stand up. Let's put a hat on somebody. Let's tighten up. They got inside the 5-yard line. They're down at the 4-yard line, so 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
Man, a goal line instead would be huge right here. But there's 3 plays that Shaw has right now. And right now they seem to be able to get the surge off the line of scrimmage. There's the snap. Quick handoff. And it looks like we might be able to get him in the backfield this time.
Nice job by the Tigers. Quay Moss is turning him back inside. Zy Varner comes off the bottom of that. the tough thing is the Tigers have really got 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and the clock's still running. And both the scoreboard, Jack, shows both teams have 3 timeouts. We know that's not the case. Not sure how many each team has, but I know the Tigers have called at least 2.
So 3rd down now. Here comes Shaw. It's another handoff to that same little tailback, number 1. He gets down inside the 5, but we do stop him there. He's short of the 1st down. 4th down, and it all comes down to this, Greg.
4th down and go. We got an official timeout. We've got a Shaw player still on the ground. The ball will be spotted on the 3-yard line. Excuse me, the 3-yard line, maybe just outside the 3-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and go. We don't know that the Raiders can kick the football. So I think they came here to win the football game. So kicking does no good. Touchdown does. So
they're going to check on that young man. And while they check on him, we'll take another 30 seconds back to the station. Biggest play of the game coming up on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Still taking some time with a young player from Shaw on the far side that was injured on the play. Greg, that might have been their tailback, number 1.
I would walk out there, but they may not let me. So,
well, you could lend your expertise.
I can. I tell you what, it is a player in a white jersey. Dr. Daniel Guy's out there, and it is the tailback, number 1. He's also, going both ways. He's also the cornerback. So he is really tired. He is.
It's good to see him get up under his own power.
Absolutely. So they're going to spot the ball. Smack dab on the 3-yard line. So 4th down and goal. They can actually get a 1st down inside the 1-yard line, I'm telling you. So rather than saying 4th and goal, it's actually 4th and 2 for a 1st down, 4th and 3 for a touchdown.
This is about as big a play in the ball game as you're going to get, Greg.
No, it is the play right here. Clock's ticking, 3 minutes to go in this football game. Your Tigers up by 4. You got to hold them out here. No doubt about it. You even got to keep them getting the 1st down.
There's the snap. Quarterback going to turn handoff. We stop them.
Got a flag on the play, and both sides threw the flag. I'm not so sure there wasn't emotion in the backfield. If that's the case, we'll decline it, and the Tigers should take over on the 3, maybe the 4-yard line. Let's see what happens.
Motion against Shaw.
5 men in the backfield. Illegal procedure.
We stop them on 4th down. That makes a huge play. 2:45 left to go.
Yeah, I'm getting helped by the officials. Illegal formation. Yeah, got to have a 1st down, as Coach Clark says. Tigers take over. Wow, what a huge.
But, Greg, you're right. It's not over yet. We got to get a 1st down out of here.
Not only do we have a 1st down, but let's remember now, we've got a new center in this ball game. It doesn't matter if it's Bryson Williams or P.J. Jones. It's certainly not Will Cooley. And so you'll have we're not getting under center, so you'll have Teo Todd a yard into the end zone taking a snap.
Takes a step. Had to jump up. He gets out of there, up the field. Just about the 7-yard line before he's brought down.
Yeah, you see Teo is running, and he had a lane to cut up, and he decided to stay outside and kind of wished he'd have cut it upfield. But at any rate, we picked up 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. A little bit of breathing room as they're going to spot the ball on the 7-yard line.
Something as simple as a snap becomes very important every time we snap the ball right now. Tigers looking to the sideline. Going to let as much time go off the clock as possible. 16 seconds on the play clock. 14-13. Now the Tigers will line up and get ready to go. Teo, high snap. Teo jumps up, gets himself around this near side, goes over the 10, dives forward, gets the 1st down. Actually, no, he's short. He's short.
He's going to, well, it depends on the spot. It's going to be on it. I mean, they may have to, they're going to measure this, guys. They got official timeout. They're going to measure it. That's huge. We got to have this first down.
It's kind of simple. He's just got to get across the 15. Did he or didn't he?
Well, they put no. He did not get on the 15. He had to get to the 14, and he's dead on the 14-yard line. And that's why they're gonna bring the change all the way across the field for a measurement. I mean, it's easy to say it's a first down from my perspective, but no, he's going to be a football short.
Now, it's from where I'm at, it looks like he's short.
No, he's going to be at least a football short.
But great effort on that play. So he was going around the right side and just dive forward to try to get that extra yardage. So chain crew making the way across the field.
You know, the good thing is it gives a chance both teams to, at least the Tigers. We care about the Raiders, but not as much as we do the Tigers. It gives the Tigers a chance to take a breather. Yep, about a football length short.
Yep, a big football.
So it'll be third down and a football length. Huge play again. Are you punting? Seriously, let's think about this. If you don't get this first down now, do you punt the football? Do you quick kick it? Or do you say, you know what? You ain't stopping me. I'm going to get this first down. Hey, what if they do?
Let's just get on third down and not worry about it.
Yeah, I would like that. Matter of fact, let's get about 86 yards on this play.
Even better. So the chain crew making the way back to the other side. Minute 44 left to go. Tigers leading 16-12. They've got the ball. They've got to get across to the 15. It's on the 14 right now. And the tension is one of those you could cut like with a knife right now. One big play here, Greg, sets this game off. We got to have a good snap. Got to get across that line. Tigers taking their time, letting that play clock get ready. And we jump off.
All right, and so you had P.J. Jones talking to Bryson Williams, who relayed the message to Royce White. And both Bryson didn't jump as bad as Royce, but Royce took off. Bryson hitched, false start, back it up 5, so it's 3rd and 5.5 now.
Let's just add a little bit more attention to this.
So let's see what we've got going on.
Pretty obvious that we jumped. I don't think that there's any correct in that.
Trying to figure out what he's saying. Let's see what happens.
There's not a flag on the field.
He's talking to Coach Glisson. The back judge is trying to.
Yeah, Coach Pellegrino on the far side for Shaw, talking things up.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, here we go. All right, so 3rd and 5.5. See what we can do with this. There's the snap. Handoff up the field. It's Ferguson. He's going to be short. He'll get across the 10 to the 12-yard line. We got to get to the 15. Now here comes your 4th down conundrum, Greg.
4th and 2. Somebody called a timeout.
It's a timeout. Let's keep it here as we kind of think through this ourselves. Tigers, if we can get a good punt, which, hey, Bray's done a great job tonight stepping in, doing the punting duties. Get a good punt, just hold them a couple of plays, try to keep them from getting out of bounds and stopping the clock. That's a great option for us. The defense did have the big stand just a few minutes ago. Shaw will be trying to move in quickly getting up the field.
Well, they're going to punt the ball.
So that's what they're going to do.
Now remember, Cody Bray got a decent punt off last time, but he is standing 2 yards into the end zone.
All right, here we go.
All right, we got to call a timeout. Somebody's not paying attention on the Tigers team because we're short a player.
So they will call it out. All right, they tell one. We'll go ahead and take one this time. 30 seconds back to the station. Minute 17 left to go. 16-12 on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
You know, Greg, these last 3 games for the Tigers have not prepared me for the tension we're feeling at the end of this one.
No, but sometimes you just kind of knew it was going to happen. This has really not been the prettiest contest you'd ever want to see.
No.
And to come down to not your normal punter, not your normal long snapper, and Schweitzer's out. So, and we've got our punter standing a yard and a half into the end zone.
Here he goes. There's a snap. Gets back to him. No rush. There's the kick.
Decent kick. Shaw
Bounce
has nobody back.
Takes a great Troup bounce. Up across the 50, still bouncing. 48, and it's a 48-yard line. So Shaw's going to have to go 52 yards in a minute 3 if they're going to win this contest.
And unfortunately, I have no clue how many timeouts are left by either team. I'm assuming
we just ran 2 back-to-back just then.
I got to assume that the Tigers are out of timeouts. But I don't have any officials on my side yet to ask.
Well, the key thing is let's just stop them. Every play, let's line up. Let's not let them get across the 50-yard line. Let's tackle them in the backfield. Let's hope for some miscues back there. They've had a little bit of problem when they bring the wing from the outside on that kind of wing around running play. But right now, the quarterback by himself looks like he's going to try to throw the ball. He's got trips to the right with the wing to the right side, and they think fixing that
delay a game.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, they delay a game.
And that's a big play for us, Greg. Delay game. That's going to back them up 5.
First down and 15.
Did they call a timeout and just didn't get it in time? As everybody's kind of wandering around. Shaw's still in the field, Troup's still in the field, but they're all talking to their coaches like it's a timeout. Now they're heading back to the ball.
Well, I tried to walk up and talk to a couple of guys about timeouts, and I got 2 or 3 different opinions. So you know what that means? Nobody knows how many timeouts left. For sure. For either team.
Trips right. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield. He's back to pass.
Holding right here.
Throws the ball down the field. Man to man.
Oh,
good job of breaking up the play.
Great defensive by Chase Godwin. Moves out of his linebacker position and just tails in the number 1. The tailback was injured earlier. He's had a well of a night now against the Tigers. And that should be holding. There's no way it's not. As we have
backside tackle, yep.
Yeah, he was dragging, I want to say, Chris Hilton down.
And we'll look for the indication. Holding against Shaw. So they'll back him up even more, but still, that quarterback's so dangerous with his arm.
.56 seconds left in this ball game. Your Tigers 16, Shaw Raiders 12.
Here we go. Here's the big play. Single back to the backfield. Man goes in motion for the far side. It becomes a wing on this near side now. Quarterback back to pass. Looking, going. He's flushed out. He's running. He's running for his life. He'll go out of bounds on the far side. That'll stop the clock with 49 seconds.
Now, just thinking, we're supposed to have home field advantage. Shouldn't another 2 or 3 seconds run off that clock? Just checking.
Well, it is the West Georgia Official Association, so they're not necessarily all from LaGrange.
Yeah, because we had one of the officials asking a sheriff's deputy on the sideline, so where's Columbus from here? I knew then as He ain't from around here, is he?
He ain't from around here. 16-12, 49 seconds left to go. This contest is far from over. Shaw not interested in the first down right now because they got to go a long way to get the one. But it's second down. Back to pass. We're quickly into the backfield. Sack! Huge sack back at the 28.
Who is that? Quay Birdsong, freshman Quay Birdsong on the tackle. Actually, that was Birdsong, freshman. Nice job by them. Tackle, 30 seconds, 29 seconds. Clock still running, 27 seconds.
Trips this near side, twins to the far side. Quarterback will be all alone in the backfield once again. He's going to have to let it go pretty quick because now we're fixing to hit him. He does. He releases it. They got a receiver back there, but we got a great defense. And we jump up, bring it down. It's an interception.
Actually, Quay Moss did a tremendous job at knocking that ball
Just
away.
knocked it down. Okay.
You couldn't have asked for a better defensive play from Quay Moss. He did such a wonderful job.
I thought he brought it down.
Well, I tell you, he turned around and he grabbed it, but as it was going back, it came out of his hands. Would have been a great interception, but, man, what a great defensive move by Moss that time. He was right on him. As they're bringing Teo Todd in now, has some good hands in a prevent defense. 13 seconds left.
Just don't let anybody behind you. This quarterback's got the arm. Can we get the pressure? There's the snap. Here comes the pressure. He airs it out down the right side. And more Tigers than there are Shaw Raiders. And it'll fall incomplete on that far side.
Sir Morgan was trying to intercept that one, but I'm kind of glad he didn't. He was slamming his fist into the turf like, man, I wish I'd intercepted it, but I'm glad he didn't because had he, that would have been a benefit of Shaw. Now we take over down inside the 30-yard line, or right at the 30-yard line, heading into with 6 seconds left. I'm sure we'll just back up and take a knee. Hopefully we'll go under center.
We'll snap one time, and that'll be it.
And with this social distancing, wave at each other, maybe I'll get a chance to interview with arm stretch distance Coach Glisson.
Hello to one of my big fans, Maddie Longshore out there. She's
you
listening
have fans?
to us. I have one.
One, okay.
Of course, she's under 7, though.
Hey, that's more than I got.
Tigers, Vic formation, and Shaw just coming right through the line. And that's going to do it. Woo! My goodness gracious. Take a deep breath. The Tigers have won this one 16-12. It wasn't easy. It wasn't pretty. But all in all, it's still a win. While they're out shaking hands and stuff, actually, they don't shake hands. They just wave at each other.
Well, some of them are shaking.
Yeah, I think some of the starters who'll be going up against these guys all night long, they want to take that moment.
Wow. I was just talking to Brandon Todd. I said, that's Teo's dad. I said, we'll take it. Ugly, I don't care, man. Woo!
Let's go ahead and take another break. Let's take 2 spots, 60 seconds, back to the station, and we'll come back, and we'll hopefully catch up with Coach Glisson. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Let's go down to Greg Hicks. Greg, how are things going down there?
Hey, we got Coach Glisson here. Woo! What a win, Coach.
Oh, it was a great win. Don't let anybody tell you that wasn't a good win. With everything we've got going on with the quarantine and the coronavirus, we had about 5 guys out on injury. Look, that's a good dang win right there. We played really well in the first half. Second half, not so much, but we did it at the very end when we had to.
you know, Jack, you and I were talking about how the starting quarterback was back in the lineup, and you can see, hey, they had their players back just when we had some of our key players out. But, wow, you guys stood the test right down here with just a few seconds left of the ball game when you had to make it count.
Yeah, I'm just so proud of our guys. They played really hard. Look, we were down to our third-string center. And, I mean, we just kept battling with a 14-year-old quarterback and just found a way to win. And look, that builds confidence for us. We needed that. We won 4 in a row, and now we got to get healthy. We got to get some of these guys back.
Absolutely. Well, look, you guys appreciate it, Coach. Good win. You guys join us Monday night. If you want to hear more of what the Coach Glisson has to say, Monday night, Your Pie Pizza will be on the air at 7:30. You guys, you know, you listen on the air, come on out to Your Pie. Have some pizza, hang out with us, talk to the coach. Wow, it wasn't pretty, but we'll take it.
We'll come back and talk more about this in just a moment. Right now, let's take a break. Let's do Troup County School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue in LaGrange has been locally owned since 1945, and they have daily lunch specials for only $7.29, and that includes your drink and dessert. Tuesday night from 5 to close is all-you-can-eat ribs, and Thursday's all-you-can-eat catfish, and with their Brundrick stew is famous throughout the region. They proudly serve only U.S. farm-raised catfish, so dine in or use a convenient drive-thru Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So come join the crowd at Rogers Barbecue.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100-plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowa, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi friends, TOWD here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, live here from Callaway Stadium as the Tigers have a big win tonight over the Shaw Raiders, 16-12 here at Homecoming 2020. It was a bit ugly. The Tigers led through the entire game, but Shaw did not give up. Played very well in the second half. Got their running game going. Passing game was very dangerous, but the Tigers able to come away with a big win. Greg, how are things down there?
Here talking to Stuart Smith, talking about, wow, what a game. We'll take them. Ugly, pretty, doesn't matter. But you're right. You know, Shaw is relentless. They didn't let up. They seemed like they're all their staff healthy, and you know, and just when the Tigers, it's like I told Coach Glisson at break, why does it seem like we catch Hardaway and Shaw when they're fully functional, and they push us to the limit? Which is good. I mean, it sets us up good, but wow, you hate it for guys like Will Cooley. You know, like I said, was down for the third string center, and that's not good. When you take the ball out of your center's hand, you get situations, high snaps, and you know, and then Ben Schweitzer's our long snapper. He's out as well, and so you put a guy, Cody Bray, who's not your normal punter. Isaac Andrews is. You put Cody Bray, 2 yards deep in the end zone with 13 seconds left in the ball game. It's fourth down. You know there's got to be nerves, but yet they all came through and did a really good job. And turned out the defense picked up the pace and kind of pushed them all the way back. And wow, what a relief! 1 minute where they're threatening to score. 1 second they're threatening to score, and then the next seconds we're on the other end of the field. Whoa! What a crazy ball game.
It really was, but it was a game, as you mentioned, Greg, that we can grow a lot out of and know that it's next man up. If someone goes down, somebody's got to step up, and they definitely learned that tonight.
got a help me out here, Jack. I don't have the schedule in front of me. I can't remember if we're off next week. And if we're not off, I know where we're going. We're heading down to Memorial Stadium to play the Carver Tigers.
Yep, on the day, Halloween Eve on 10:30, we'll be heading down to Carver.
Woo! 10:30 Halloween Eve. So I would say I dress up, but I'm always dressed up for Halloween, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going to leave that alone too. But it will be a big ball game next week with a lot of ramifications about how this affects. Really, as we look down, Carver, LaGrange, Jordan. That's the last 3 games of the season. That's a lot. They'll be decided about this region between the next 2 weeks as we take on Carver and we take on LaGrange. So both those teams, of course, very much in the running. Tonight, Columbus beat Spencer by a wide margin. Of course, both of those teams pretty much out of the playoff picture. But it's good to know that we had at least 2 more teams playing in our region tonight. Most teams were off in our region tonight, as we were also the only thing going here in Troup County tonight, as Callaway, their game moved to Tuesday, and LaGrange with an off week week as well.
Well, hopefully we, prayers and concerns go out to the Callaway, the entire Callaway High School staff, and hopefully everything will get back under control real quick, and the football team will wait, I guess, official word Sunday afternoon from Superintendent Shoemate. But I know that there's always concern, but it looks like they'll have a Tuesday night ball game. I assume they'll still have to travel up to Haralson County to Tallapoosa. So. And then their game Friday night is being pushed back to Saturday to give them that one extra time. And, talking with I was up at Heard County yesterday on some Mud Creek business. Thank you very much. And was talking to the AD, who happens to be the region president over that region in AA. And he was concerned. I said, when I look at the schedule and I see, let me go change course. Griffin is playing Northside Columbus, not tonight, but tomorrow night in Griffin. I thought, I didn't know Griffin shared a stadium. And he said, well, it just could well be the officials and that they have got to get all these games covered, and they just may not have enough officials because they're also affected by this Rona as well. And so interesting they said that. And I thought, wow, you don't think about the officials also being, affected by quarantining and what have you. So, but it makes it tough, for Callaway next week because they'll have 2 games in a matter of, 5 days. So typically you don't see that in football, but it is what it is. And good luck to the Cavaliers. Hopefully they'll come out of this thing with a couple of wins. But as far as the Tigers go, what a night. And we probably needed that test, Jack.
Well, you're right. It was quite a test for the Tigers tonight, but they do come out a victor 16-12. Any final thoughts?
We don't need any more of those type games. I don't know if Del Hard will take it.
After having the clock run in the past 3 ball games in the third and fourth quarter, this ball game definitely did not turn out like that. But it was a big ball game tonight. Well, it's been an incredible night. The homecoming this evening. The festivities were great. Great job by all of the staff that put that together. Thanks so much to the administration of Troup High School and for the great job they're doing. Don't forget, if you have a chance, 11 o'clock tomorrow down in Columbus as the Troup High School Tiger volleyball team is taking on Columbus. That'll be the Sweet 16. They're hoping for a big win, possibly being able to host a little bit further into the playoffs. So go down there to Columbus if you have a chance to watch Coach Anna Andrews and her team come away with hopefully a big victory down in Columbus. Well, tonight it is the Tigers that come out as a victor, 16-12 in a hard-fought ball game with a few players not where we need them to be. But we also invite you to join us coming up Monday night. That's the night where we talk football. We talk Callaway football at 7 o'clock. 7:30 we talk about the Troup High School Tigers, and then at 8 o'clock I'll have Coach Matt Napier. We'll be talking about LaGrange High School Granger football as well. Well, that's going to do it for us. For Greg, I'm Jack. We got Spencer behind me, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
At ML Aubrey and Roanoke, we've added more.